Check this.
Lee, I know you were expecting a hockey game tonight, but I really wanted to bring you to something that's completely different. Although it's on ice, it is players, but it's ice dancing.
You know what?
Just check it out.
Oh, you said, wear your hockey jersey.
Watch it. He's on the ice. Watch it. He's going around. He's going around the boards right now. He's going around. He catches up. Oh, he crashed. Oh, my God. But that's perfect. That's just like hockey. It's great.
You know what? It's not like hockey, because that guy is wearing sequins, man.
Lee,
That's not hockey.
Lee, you need more joy in your life.
No,
That's
I don't
why
think-
I came to ice dancing.
Oh.
Joy, more joy in your life. You got to go to the morejoyradio.com.
I want to see people hit each other, and you know what? You can't even get beer here.
I know, but this is all about joy. We brought you to ice dancing for joy,
Derek
just
line
like
one,
LMB
patient
show.
information at Q15. Derek line one,
Morejoyradio.com. They
patient
click on the
information
LMB
at
show,
Q15.
and they listen to us on Friday nights. That's joy.
All right. Well, you know what? I think that's a good idea, and I'll just try to be more joyful. But again, no hot dogs, no popcorn. They don't have none of that stuff here.
I'll buy you some. Click, connect, listen. LMB show.
Hello, everyone. Oh, don't I look good today? I'm so together. So together. Hey, everybody. So welcome to our show. Yes, it is the crew. Right now, we only have 2 members of the crew. We have 1 member and plus our wonderful guest, Mr. Arsala. He's a good man. Amy says I didn't send her a link. Oh, let's send it to her in Messenger. How about that? Before I bring Fred. I know you guys can hear me, and sending her Amy. There she is. Bam. All right, so I already sent it to her in the other thing, boys. Hello, Fred.
How are you?
Hello, Tora.
What's up, class?
You are so out of focus or blurry.
I'm on
You're
my-
very blurry.
Well, because I'm on my laptop. There, is that better?
That's a little bit better. Yeah, you cleaned off some gunk. Some gunk. We need to get you set up, dude.
Yeah, whenever you need to come to my apartment to help me get set up.
Look who it is. It's Steve Dallas. I have
Nice
no
to
idea
meet
who
you.
Steve Dallas is.
You have no idea who that is?
Sounds so familiar, but I just can't place it.
Think of a comic strip.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Bloom County. Got it.
Mhm.
All right. I knew it sounded familiar to me, Bill. I just couldn't. By the way, tonight, I see Bill's eating. I stopped. I don't do this very often, but since I did push some insulin before I came to the studio tonight, I stopped by McDonald's and picked up a Chips Ahoy. What you call it? Dude, I don't know. I'm going back there tonight after this is over to hug somebody because they hooked me up. Caramel all in that thing, man, and those cookies. Oh, it was so good. It was full of caramel. Usually when I get like one of those things from McDonald's, it's like cheap ass. They put everything at the top and there's nothing at the bottom. It's all ice cream at the bottom without any topping or anything down there. This guy, whoever did it, man, hooked me up. Look at Fred's face. Look at Fred's face. He's doing,
What I was trying to do, I can't find a good way to do this.
What's that?
So ask.
I finally was able to download one of those interviews, the James Bond interviews.
Yeah.
And I have to go to the lowest level quality they have, and it took like overnight. I'm trying to send it to you. I can't get it out of here. I can't get it to go anywhere. It's telling me it's too big. I have to do something. Maybe I'll save it to like do you have a DVD player or anything like that, or
Sure.
can I just mail you a DVD?
Are you
Actually, I
asking
don't.
me if I have a DVD player?
He's asking me.
Oh, I was gonna say.
You see, because here's what happens. I wish you could see this. I wish I could. Oh, wait a minute. I'll turn. Oh no, I'm going to come back on my phone. I'm going to go out for a minute.
I've spent the last 16 years of my life playing James
Who's
Bond,
that?
and
Oh,
that
there he is. There it is. I can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it. Oops, I screwed that up.
It's been 16 years.
Okay, so
playing James
The
Bond.
question is, describe your time playing Bond. What has this experience meant to you? And then let me get some volume going because that's going to start here.
I've spent the last 16 years of my life playing James Bond, and that seems impossible to kind of imagine now, because it only feels like yesterday that I started it. It's been.
I gotta have better answers than that.
I know. All right. Talk
too
about your
specific.
last day on set. We see the emotional moment in the doc. Oh,
I was on set. We were shooting at Pinewood on my last night. It was the middle of the night. It was raining. It was cold, and I thought everybody was just gonna want to go home. And so it was a quick
go
goodbye.
home.
And all of the cast, all of the crew, everybody out of the offices came down to set to say goodbye. And it was very emotional. So I had to make a speech. I'm not very good at making speeches. I don't like it very much.
I'm going to cut that
but
out here.
it just-
Goodbye,
I
James.
just started.
All right, bye, James.
So
Bye,
anyway,
Amy.
hey, Amy.
Amy.
Why have James Bond when we can have Amy, you know?
True.
Oh, Amy, turn your camera down a little bit so we can see your pretty face better. Okay.
There you
that's
go.
A little bit better.
So you're not in the Delaware house anymore.
No.
All right,
that's
now,
fine.
not yet. We close next week.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
And have you talked more to Alex about everybody moving down there and selling
Working
that
on
house?
it. We're looking at other houses. We'll figure something out.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys are going to become the family of house buying
No, I think we're going to unload this one and move to Delaware.
and buy another house in Delaware besides that one?
Yeah. So that'll
then
always
rent
be a
it
second
out?
house.
Right, you can rent it to
Yeah.
Joe. You can rent it to Joe when he needs a White House after he's out of office.
Yeah, we
Oh,
could.
yeah, which will be at the end of this term.
No, he's got a very swanky house. Where he goes and visits his house. In fact, he was down there the last time we were there. And they wouldn't let us go where we wanted to go because they were like clearing the space for him, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, Toralicious, do you know somebody named Jessica who did a video with you?
Yeah, why?
I met her the other day.
Nice.
Nice. No, she is very nice. And you were very nice.
How is he very nice?
How was he very nice? He's nice. He's Tora the nice.
Uh-huh. And not
Yeah.
always.
Very snarky comment, Lee. Very snarky comment.
That's right. That's what I do.
He
It's
did,
what I do.
he did a nice video. She showed me. They did some production work on yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
So, Amy, how
You
was
know her,
so
Lee.
huh?
You know her, Lee.
Yeah, she was at the thing. She was the one talking trash.
You guys both know her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I met her at his party.
Tora, you are the coolest guy in town.
Uh,
Sometimes, right, Lee? No, not all the time. Sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe
Maybe.
once in a while.
Yeah. He's cool, though. Hey, Amy.
Yes.
So, the Delaware house, you guys are closing on that one. So
Tuesday.
you're going to buy another one?
So that's supposed to be like a second house. It's actually on a lake near the beach.
Uh-huh.
We still need a regular house to live in where we can put all of our stuff.
But that house is big enough to put all your stuff, though, right?
Not even close.
Oh.
It looked
That's
like
about,
it was
that's about
big.
1,600 square feet.
That's all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no basement.
Mm-mm.
Aha. Okay.
No attic,
See,
no basement.
I
no
look at
nothing.
the house, right? I look at the size of the house, and I always put a basement on a house. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I'm always like, It's got plenty of room. It's got a basement and
Yeah, a lot of those houses down there, they don't have basements because it's so
sand.
sandy.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I understand.
Hey,
I just remembered that. I'm just usually used to that. What are you
Hey,
doing,
Leonardo, happy Veterans Day to your father and to the whole family.
Thank
The whole
you.
family
Thank you.
sacrifices.
Is your family military,
No, none.
Fred? No, I didn't know.
Although,
It's weird because you grow up in that and you think everybody's got military family.
yeah, and I grew up
You
in
know what I
where
mean?
there was
And
nothing.
it's like there's a lot of families that don't have any military background. So, what about you, Amy? You have military in your family?
my dad was
Right,
in the Air
okay.
Force, but not as a career. I mean, he did Air Force and then went to college. He was stationed over there in the Pacific during Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what am I doing? That's
Purple
my
Heart.
grandfather's. That's my grandfather's.
Your grandfather's Purple Heart. Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
World War One.
How bad was his injury?
Okay, you know,
Or did
I
he
mean,
slip and fall in the mess hall.
no, he got shot in the arm, and he's never been able to really use the left arm. But you know, when I was a kid, he was an old man, so I just thought he was weak. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
But he could never drive because back then they didn't have automatic. I mean, what do you call it, power steering? He couldn't. He couldn't do anything with that arm, so he had to like kind of. So he never drove.
Did he blow out his bicep? Is that what happened with the thing?
That's exactly. Hit him right in the elbow and blew out the bicep. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, nowadays they reconnect all that. That's not a problem.
But this is,
those
you know,
days, though.
1919. You know.
Sure, I get it.
And you know what's funny? I have his military records, and I saw.
Whoa! What year did you say?
1919.
World War One was over by then.
Is that
no,
right?
Korean War. He was shot in the Korean War, Bill.
He was shot in the
Korean War was in 1919.
My grandfather was in. Here, I'll tell you what.
Grandfather was born in 1919, right?
No, my grandfather was born in the 1800s.
Oh.
My parents were 92. They were born in the 20s, late 20s.
Yeah, because World War One was 1914 to 1918. Okay.
No, I
I don't know
understand.
about
When
that.
was Korean War, Bill?
1950 to 53, 51 to 53,
Hey Siri, when did World War One end?
1918.
It ended November 11th, 1918.
You're right. Okay, so I said 1919. Okay, so for my hundreds.
Question. Bill's the historical beast or bitch or
I was
whatever.
American history major in college.
Okay, so anyway, 1918. All right, he got hit.
By the way, speaking of World War One, you know they had the 100th anniversary of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which that's the war that it came from.
Yeah,
Did you all know that?
we all knew
I
that.
did.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They still don't know who it is. I guess they don't want to ever open it up.
Okay. I want to say that they think they know who it is, but I'm not sure.
Well,
they
thing
have
is-
somebody from the Civil War too there, right?
Yeah. I think so. But it'd be interesting if you did take that person out, could you get DNA out of that in 2021
I'm sure you
and
could.
figure out who that is?
Oh, I think you
Or
could
do they
figure
not
out
want to do that because it
if the family members had their DNA taken and preserved and logged in the computer, then and I'm speaking from a criminal justice point of view. If you had family members that did it, then they could connect him or whoever it was to those family members and hopefully figure out how to narrow it down.
because what's interesting is a lot of the World War I guys died over in France and they were never brought back home. So
They were buried in France. We had the American military has a cemetery there in France. I've actually not been to the one in France, but I've been to the one in Belgium, I think. There's a huge cemetery, I think, in Belgium that is American. In fact, that's one of the things that's, that I've heard people say before. Of all the wars that the United States has been involved in, we've never asked for land. We've never asked for any part of the land that we fought in except to bury our dead.
Yep.
That's the only land we've ever asked for. We've never, like Russia wanted Berlin, and we didn't want any part of that. We didn't care about that. We were just trying to help people be free.
Now, in World War II, I lost an uncle, my mother's younger brother, a Canadian.
Of course, that was, but Fred, World War II, it didn't matter if you were a military family. There was a draft. So, and same with the Korean War and the Vietnam War. They had a draft. So it didn't matter if your family had ever had military people before.
Right.
Guess what?
I have my grandfather and my great grandfather's draft cards, and they had to fill out draft cards even into their 40s. I asked my father about that. I said, it's ridiculous in the 40s. My father would have been a teenager in the 40s. I said, why in the world would your grandfather and my grandfather do a draft card? They said they just made every male do it all the way up to it was like 90 or something. And they knew they weren't going to take them, but they weren't going to change the law.
Well, I'll tell you a story. My grandmother said that my grandfather, he got his draft card and was drafted and had been given a date to report. And she was out hanging laundry about 4 or 5 days before he was supposed to report. And the news came on and said at that time of the war, nobody who had a family had to report.
Right.
So my grandmother said she fell to her knees and was just like, "Thank you, Jesus." She was so happy that her husband wasn't going to have to go off.
Do you know how many people would shit their pants today if they were given a draft card?
Oh, hell yeah.
People would shit their pants.
Yeah.
Now, the selective service system.
Yes. I'm
Read all this.
on it.
Huh?
That's
Did you know this?
Frederick.
That's me.
Yeah. What about it, Fred?
I'm the
Oh, that's right. You're the guy that decides if they
local
you're
board
the
member.
investigator. Right? You're the investigator to make sure people are signing up for the selective service. Do they
local
have
board
to do
member.
more?
I serve at the pleasure of the president. This was given to me during the Trump administration.
Sweet.
Fred, I was going to say something. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Go ahead.
My mouth shut.
Oh,
About
serving
serving-
at the pleasure.
I'm not going to say it.
Did Trump send you some knee
No,
pads?
no.
No, that's what he's talking about. Serving at the pleasure of the president.
Yeah, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah, you're serving at the
Shut up,
pleasure
Bill.
of the president, and here's some knee pads. Have
Shut
a
up,
nice
I
day.
don't to say about it, but I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Not Walter. Tora is not a good man, Tora. Hi, Amy. Hi, quiet, Amy.
What the hell?
Amy's keeping her mouth
I'm
shut.
just listening,
smart.
man. I'm not jumping into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been following that Rittenhouse thing or whatever the guy's name is until like last night. Man, that judge is going to town. Have you been hearing any of the testimony? Hey, Walter.
I haven't heard any. What's the deal with this guy?
Did you hear
I
what-
know what happened.
Did you hear what his mom said on an interview?
I saw that. Yeah.
Poor little guy.
She's the biggest dumbass. She said on interview, they asked her, "Would your son do that again?" And she's like, "Yep, he would do that all over again." He's on trial. Shut your mouth.
That's right.
Do not make it
Would he
worse.
do it again?
She was an idiot.
She's making it easy for law enforcement.
She's making. Oh my god.
He's an idiot. That guy was an idiot.
Yeah, he
Whatever,
was.
dude.
He
You know
the whole trial's based.
The whole
around-
trial, from the judge on down, they're all nuts.
Well, the whole trial is he left the car sales lot, whatever, and walked down the street. So he's now not defending the car lot. He's now walking down the street. So that's where this
Oh, no,
trial
he's saying
is about.
he's defending himself.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he's
defending
trying to say
himself.
he was defending when he's at the car lot. He left the car lot and was walking down the street. So now that's a completely different situation.
Yep.
You know what my dad used to say to me, Fred and Bill and Amy and Tora?
Mhm.
He used to say to me, Lee, don't put yourself in a position to get in trouble.
There you go. That's it.
And you
Never
did
put
anyway.
yourself in. Well, I definitely got in trouble at times, but going down to like a riot or
Right.
going to no, I'm never doing that.
Yep.
I mean, that's just absolutely inane and insane. You deserve everything you get if you go down to one of those things.
Yep. No, I agree with you.
You are
Especially
a
with
moron.
social media, especially with cameras everywhere now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. You do
I
not.
mean, it's just ridiculous. I want to stay as far the hell away from that as I can. I don't care if I really am, because I might be very, very adamant about one side or the other. But you know what? I'm not getting into that mix. I'm going to stay back and just and pray for everybody involved. And yeah, man, I just don't. I feel like you have to be stupid to go down there and do that. I mean, it's just crazy.
Fred, I have a question for you. You being a hockey fan like me,
Okay.
today I was trying to search for the answer. So, you know who Zach Vicali is, right?
No.
He's the Washington Capitals goaltender. He
Okay.
got brought up from the Hershey Bears.
Shows you how much attention I'm paying. Okay.
Yeah.
So last night, first NHL start, first NHL win, first NHL shutout.
Nice.
Okay, he's the first Caps goaltender to ever do that,
Wow.
and he's the first goaltender in 6 years to win in your basically your first game and have a shutout. So I'm wondering, what would it be called if you have your first start, your first win, and your first shutout? Is there some kind of hockey thing that like
That's your job.
hat trick, like your the goalie hat trick or something like that? So I'm trying.
That's your
to
job.
research that.
That's what I'd say.
No, I
That's
mean,
why we pay you.
I understand that, but do you know how rare that is? Your first start, you get your first win, and your first shutout, all in one shot.
Sure.
So I've been trying to research that.
I want to look into
That's
that.
the first time. That's the only time any Caps goalie's ever done it.
First time he's the first Caps goalie to ever do that.
So I'm wondering how many NHL goalies have done that. Come in
I'm sure it's
first
been done.
game, shut it out. That's got to be several.
Yeah, there's got to be.
There's a list of the guys. I don't know if I want to say Patrick Waugh did it, but I could be wrong.
I mean, Patrick Waugh is a great goalie now. I don't know if he's always been a great goalie. You have to learn and you have to mature into the position. You know that better than anybody, Bill.
Well,
How
he
good of a
was.
goalie
He doesn't.
were you
He
when
doesn't.
you first started?
He doesn't play anymore. But yes.
No,
he
I
was-
no.
he was a
I know
goalie.
that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply that. But you know as well as I do. The first time you played goalie, until now, you're a much better goalie than you were back then. I mean, for sure.
I've learned the game.
Now that's not always the case. Sometimes the old guys lose a step, and then therefore they've started to not do as well as they were. And you're an old guy, Bill.
Bill?
I'm now having hip issues, so my time in goalie could be coming to a severe end real quickly. By the way,
the first time it happened, I mean, there's been 24 times it's happened.
yeah, it's not a lot of goalies in all these years.
but it's
No,
not
all these years of hockey, hell no. That's very rare. Yeah,
So-
for sure.
For example, it's been a lot now because they play more games, of course. But there was one in the 1920s, two in the 1920s, one in the 1930s, none in the 1940s, 3 or 4 in the 50s, 3 or 4 in the 60s, and then the 70s, 80s, 90s. Then all of a sudden you got bunches of them because they're playing more games. There's,
Everybody's eating their dinner. Do we need to do this show later or something?
I was just busy trying to get a bunch of stuff
No,
done.
I was
No, that's fine.
for the
I got
GM.
a game that was finally sent to me that I ordered that I'm going to be I'm gonna
Playing all day tomorrow.
No, I'm going to be sending you guys this week your answer sheets,
Oh God.
and there'll be a question card. So it's a game called.
Nice.
What she
Okay.
said.
Oh, Tori, you.
I
Tori,
wasn't
this might not
looking.
be. This might not be a game for you. There
me?
are
I'm a
cards.
I'm a Michael Scott fanatic, so
It's not about. It has
No, it's not
nothing to do
about
with
that.
The Office. It has nothing to do with The Office. It has setup cards.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Mhm.
there is a question. You all will be sent.
You're gonna let us read
Sheets.
that? Put it back up.
It's a sample.
I know. Went in for a loan and the banker told me. Okay.
leave me alone.
So there are you.
She's like, I can get you a loan.
That's the whole point of the game
what
is how
she
do
said.
people's minds think, because one could be an answer of like that.
Oh, yeah, this is like what you call it?
So there are random questions that are kind of
Yeah.
Whack out
You
questions to
get
see
cards to
where
fill
people's
in,
minds
right?
go. Right. So you all are
It's
going to be
just like,
scanned a bunch of these, and you're going to cut them up to give your answer. There's a zillion of these things. So
All right, start
I'm
from the
just
beginning.
curious-
Let me see. How do you do it?
Okay, so you get handed out
For-
answers.
for
Oh,
example,
You've got a
Answer.
bunch of answers in your
Okay.
hand, and
All
you
right.
pick, and then everybody decides who had the best answer,
Okay.
right, Bill?
okay,
Okay.
hold on.
It's just like Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, for example, okay. So this is a question.
After a long day at work, I arrived home, took off my bra, and cried. Release the Kraken.
It's those types of questions to see where people's minds go.
What the hell's a kraken?
It's
Am I missing something? Is there a
Squid.
joke?
some kind of dragon or squid or
It's a
something.
squid. It's a water creature.
It's
Oh.
Big water
it's
creature.
Greek mythology,
Greek
underwater.
mythology squid. So you wouldn't play that because you don't even know what a kraken is.
I know.
Give me
I don't
another
get it.
answer, Bill.
Uh,
I
You have to be
tried.
smart to
What?
do this? Do you have to be smart, or can a stupid guy like me do this?
Oh yeah, stupid guy can do it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, one time while gently petting my dog, I thought to myself,
Why is it Lee Bailey here? Oh no,
"Oh no, it's getting bigger."
the dog.
Or something the dog has.
There you go.
So I
Or
want to
you.
see
I
wanna
maybe you like
see-
petting that dog.
when the question comes up, there's going to be 6 different answers, and it's just hysterical to see where people's minds are and what kind of answers they give. So
See, this is the thing. I know that I could answer it very, very sweetly and nicely.
it's what makes
or
it
I
fun.
could go whack job.
It's what makes it
and give
fun.
you an answer
Hey,
that's
Bill?
just off the
Bill?
chain.
Mr. Hockey,
Yes.
if you want to have some fun, any of you want to have some fun, go to the hockey hair. Just type in hockey hair contest, or they do this Minnesota high school hockey playoffs, and they show their hockey hair every year. Let me see if I
Oh my God! Some of these 18-year-old kids with their hair, it's
Oh,
like the
hockey hair is the greatest.
yeah,
Have you guys
and then,
seen-
then you get this. So
Yeah, then you get that, right?
Did you say Bill? Oh yeah.
then you get this. Yeah.
Fred, turn off your phone.
Anyway,
Hair's not easy when you play for an academy team. So this kid made his own wind. Genius.
All right, hang on.
He had a few baby caterpillars, larvae, a silo. We call this look the Crosby, Stills, Ernst and Young, because there's a lot more rock and roll in
So-
front.
All right, turn that off.
It's off.
All right, so
so
have you guys seen the guy who does the guy who does Photoshop stuff for people, and they email him and say, "Hey, there's a man in the background. Can you get rid of the man with the white hat? He's intruding in me and my husband's picture." And of course, the husband's also wearing a white hat, so he takes the husband out and leaves the guy in the back with a white hat. I mean, he does all these photos. Don't ask him, in other words, to do something without being more specific. If you ask very general, like for instance, can you please, my son's mouth is open in this family picture. Can you please make it so his mouth's not open? And he'll put somebody's hand over top of he'll put a hand over
Oh,
top.
Jeff do
Nick
that?
would be great at that.
Oh my God, dude. There's
I wonder
so
if this
many
guy's making
funny-
money.
This guy, he's gone viral. He has so many things
Oh
that
wow.
he does. I forget his name though, unfortunately.
Name's Tora.
No, not Tora. No, I don't know what his name was. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't.
So since we didn't have trivia on Monday, did you guys want to play trivia tonight? Did you want to play bingo? Did you want to play Linkum? What games did you guys want to play?
I did not print out bingo cards. My printer's out of ink.
All right. Well, that's sure that idea.
I
Okay.
didn't get bingo cards.
I don't either.
They probably Bill emailed them probably to us.
Oh well, it's been a while. I mean, you should still have a whole
Oh,
bunch of
the old
little
ones. I'm
bingo
sure.
sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys don't have them, we could try and do trivia tonight. Now, I did not get a chance to tell this to Lee, but my time with trivia and LMB show is coming to a quick end because Emily's basketball schedule came out. She has 29 basketball games. A lot, unfortunately, are on Mondays and Friday nights. So my time is going to be very limited for all this. And we now can go see her play instead of watching her on damn TV. So
That's cool.
so I'm fortunate. And with my hockey schedule, my time is going to be very limited. But since we didn't play trivia on Monday, we can play trivia tonight if you guys want.
Sure.
Or we can. I've got polls I want to take with you guys. There's questions I want to ask, all kinds of stuff. What do you guys want to do?
Anything.
Trivia. I don't. Anything, Diva?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Well, let me ask. Well, first of all, let me start off with. By the way, Lee, Todd, and I talked today.
Oh,
Guess what Todd wants to do?
I don't care what he wants to do because he doesn't do anything with anybody
Guess what
unless
he
it's
wants.
his idea.
Guess what he wants to do?
Tell me.
He wants to rent an RV.
Okay.
So I said, "Oh, you're right up Lee Bailey's alley with renting an RV and
Yeah.
traveling." So it might come around.
I wanna do the same
I have
thing.
a
I wanna
question
go
for
on a
you
trip.
guys.
Okay.
How many states have you visited?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
40 some?
Because I'm planning some of my trips that I'm going to take next summer. And so some of the states that I've not seen, I do want to see. So how many states have you visited in your life?
Have you been to Maine, Bill?
Yes.
Okay, then. I was about to say, put that on your
Almost
list.
all of them.
Really? You've been to almost all 50 states?
Yeah, I have not been to Oklahoma, and I have not been to Alaska,
Never been there.
and I think I haven't been to. I'm not sure if
You
I've been
remember
to
she's
Vermont.
rode around with the circus, guys. Of
That
course she's
wasn't
been
good.
to all
No, that wasn't me. That was Galen.
Oh.
No,
But you were-
that was him.
You were married to him and riding on the train with him.
Yeah,
Now-
I only stayed a couple months.
I must give the caveat that traveling through a state is not visiting a state. You
No, that's
actually
for
had to
real.
have actually been to a place
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
state.
for real. Yeah.
Okay.
How many have you been to? So you've been to almost all 50. So
Almost.
40 states, 45?
Maybe 45.
All right. So right now you're the winner right now. Pauline, how many have you visited?
You're muted. You're muted. There you
I'm
go.
looking. I know there's quite a few in the West I have not been to.
But you've been to 10, 20, 30, 40? How many have you been to?
I'd say maybe almost 30.
Okay. All right. So you're in second place. Lee.
Well, everything on the East Coast. I've been up and down the East Coast, and I've been as far as going,
10, 20, 30, 40?
I would say at least, I would say 30.
Okay. Fred?
I'm around 32 if I'm doing this correctly. Somewhere
Okay.
around.
Laura?
I mean, I've been through a lot of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but stop it. Yeah, traveling through is not visiting. It's
Oh,
actually
I know. I
And-
understand.
Torah.
I've been to probably around 7 or 8.
Wow, that low?
He's
Yeah.
gonna leave his house.
He's young. He's a pup.
Dude, you're missing out on a lot of places around the country that you got to visit. I probably have been to 26 states, so I've been to half of them. I agree with Amy. I do want to eventually see Alaska. Hawaii is a given. I want to go see Hawaii. I have not been to Montana. Haven't been to a lot of the northern states.
Right. Idaho. Right.
North Dakota. All
Yeah, I haven't
that.
been up there. I mean, I want to see Mount Rushmore, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of mine have been more of a lot of the East Coast states or the southern states. I have been to California. I've been to Oregon, but a lot of the southern states. So,
So,
I kind of
Amy,
on a mission.
You have more states than all of us combined.
No.
No,
You're,
really. You said
you're the winner. If you've been to almost all of them right now, you are the winner.
48. You have 48.
No, about 45.
45.
Probably
You
about
have-
45. There's about 5 left.
If the 5 of us combined ours, we wouldn't hit 45.
Yes, you would.
No, we wouldn't. We're all
So
missing.
let's go back with Amy. What's your favorite state you visited?
I can't pick just one because there's something I like out of all of them.
She likes Virginia because I live there.
Yeah, Virginia's nice. I mean, we
Especially
loved
this
Maine.
time of year.
We went and spent a week in Maine. It was fabulous.
Yep.
Okay.
We spent almost a week in.
Where in Maine did you go?
We went to a little town called. I gotta look it up for a second.
Because I've been to Damariscotta, or Christmas Cove, which is north of Damariscotta, which is north of Portland,
Never even
and that was a
heard of
hell of a
Damariscotta.
town. It was, huh?
Never heard of Damariscotta.
Damariscotta. Yep. So it's north of Portland, and then within Damariscotta is a town called Christmas Cove, which
Oh,
Julie's
cool.
aunt had a house there. It was awesome.
Bar Harbor's the best by far.
Bahama.
Is that an actual city? Christmas Cove?
Belfast.
Yes.
It's a little town.
Belfast,
Where is it?
Belfast, Maine.
Belfast, Maine is where we.
Butt
Okay.
crack, Maine. What did you say?
Belfast,
Yes,
Maine
she
is
said
Is
where
that on?
Belfast,
It's on the ocean.
It's a little water. It's on Belfast Bay off of Penobscot,
Oh.
Okay.
and it's tiny. There's less than 7,000 people in the entire town.
Is it
Yeah,
Kennebunkport?
And if you're going
No, I think it's not near Kennebunkport. I think
just
Kennebunkport
north
is way
of Portland,
further
there's a
south.
little group of islands that you turn down and you go from one island to the next. And the one on the end is Bailey Island.
Nice.
And we
Okay.
went there. We've been there a couple times.
My cousin Glenn was first selectman of one of the towns. First selectman's like mayor. From one of the and he's a Republican, Lee. My cousin.
Oh, stop. What does that mean to me? It means
That
nothing.
means he's on your side. You love him.
All I got to say is that Young Ken put together
A hell of a
four people, and I voted for all 4 of them, including Doug Wilder. Love Doug Wilder.
So
Good
Amy,
choice.
so Maine is probably your favorite state you've been to.
I seriously can't pick one.
Okay.
Because we've done different things
No,
in
that's
every
fine.
state.
That's fine.
I
That's
mean, I couldn't pick. There's something I'm trying to think. Is there any state I didn't like?
Jersey.
Nebraska's really flat and boring.
I lived there.
That's true.
Lee and I went through 5 hours of corn.
It's beautiful, but I mean, with stuff
5 hours of corn, huh, Bill?
5 hours of corn straight across Nebraska. All you saw was corn. That was it.
Drive as fast as you want.
It's
lived there
beautiful
for
for what it
And
is.
that's true too, Fred. Because when we got to the end of Nebraska going into Colorado, the speed limit was the same, 75, but it said we enforced our speed limit. Yeah. And I was like, son of a bitch. I could have been doing, I was already doing 80, 85 anyway, but we could have really been zooming in Nebraska because we never did see a cop, did we, Bill?
You're going so fast, I don't remember.
We
have
never
no idea.
saw a cop
Yeah.
in Nebraska.
No
It was
idea.
all, like Bill said, cornfields, cornfields, cornfields.
Yeah. Pauline, do you have a favorite state?
Michigan.
Yes.
I was born there. All my relatives.
Okay.
It's
She's a
just,
Youper. You're a Youper, right? All right.
yeah,
A
it's
Yupa.
got
A
it's
Yupa.
got- it's got a little bit of everything. I mean, if you want the big cities, you have Detroit, but I don't like that part. I like the UP. I like the northern part of Michigan.
Okay. All right. Lee.
Texas, baby. Nothing
Okay.
better than Texas.
All right. All your exes live in Texas. Fred.
All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
I'm like Amy. It's hard to pick a favorite. I guess Rhode Island, but it's hard to pick a favorite. There's so many I like. I like Louisiana. I like Maine. I like California. No, if I had to pick my top five, Rhode Island, of course. Maybe Maine.
Texas,
Well, it's
right?
hard. I don't want to live in Maine because to try to get to get 6 people on a screen in Maine, you're lucky to get dial-up internet. Never mind,
Have you listen?
I
Have
wouldn't
you
wanna
ever?
live
Have
in
you ever?
Michigan.
Who here has been to the San Antonio Riverwalk? Anyone? All right, Amy has. Isn't that beautiful,
It was
Amy?
gorgeous.
I mean, there's some beautiful places in Texas. Unbelievable places in Texas.
I've been to Austin and Houston. That's it.
Austin is freaking off the chain. That's
I've
a
been
great place.
Houston,
Houston is
Dallas.
like one big suburb. It's a city. It's got the downtown city, but it's also one huge suburb. I mean, that's how Houston is.
It's
And my
sweaty.
family's from Houston. There's not like sightseeing stuff except for the Astrodome or Astro World. Whoa, hey, hello.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell happened there, but
It's super
God.
hot too.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what happened with that too.
yeah, big event.
Okay. Tora, what about you?
Shooting.
For me personally, it's California.
Why is that?
Well, because they have surfing there, beaches.
Nice.
Also,
Chicks?
you guys are going to disagree with me, but the best burger place ever, In-N-Out.
Oh, you In-N-Out Burger out there?
Oh, and I like New York because of New York. Well, because of upstate.
Yeah,
New York City.
yeah. I liked New York when we were there. It's really fun there in the city in Manhattan and I'm sorry, I'm about to say something stupid. Where's the main place where they have the ball drop?
Oh,
Times
Bucks
Square.
Hall-
Times Square.
Times Square.
Is that in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't know. I mean, I say things like that and I have no idea. I mean,
Let's
although-
go. Let's go for a day. For a day.
Let's do a live.
Get
let's
an
do a live
RV,
show.
baby.
You should do it.
William. Why would you not go for a day?
I have no desire to go to New York City.
Have you ever
How
been
can
there?
you live
Bill?
your life without doing that? You can't live a life. You can't. You have to end it.
You got to go to a Broadway show, man.
I just have no desire.
I'll go to
The
the
theater
Met.
guy you are, you got to go to a Broadway show.
What are you doing, Pauline? You go where?
I would like to go to the Met again. I've been to New York for a day to go see the Metropolitan. That's
And
pretty.
what's going on in the Met?
I was looking at special art shows.
Oh, okay.
Degas.
Also, Blue Mountain.
How about this? Let me ask y'all this. This is for my friends who live here in Washington. How many museums have you not been to in Washington.
Oh, shit.
I will not
You know
go to the
what I'm
Holocaust.
saying? It's so
I will
amazing.
not go to the
We have so many amazing things.
Mostly
in this
free.
area, and
That's
they're almost all for free. And yet, how many people do I know that have never even been in the city of DC that live in Northern Virginia? Oh, I've never been to DC. What?
A lot.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
I
right
haven't been
there.
to the
It's
African
most
American yet.
historical
I need to
city
do
in the
that.
whole
Yeah,
world.
Fred, the African American one rocks.
Yeah, I haven't hit African American. I need to hit
I
I
that.
haven't
Either
seen
of
that
those.
either. But I know somebody who's one of the curators, so I've already been offered free tickets.
Good.
Nice.
Let's get some. Seriously, I need to go. Pauline, did anybody go to the Native American Museum?
Yes.
No.
I've never been there yet.
There's nothing straight there because in the natural
Paul Gay?
world, nothing is straight. The path isn't perfectly straight. So a normal building, you build the sides, you build the top, and the door would be the stent. There's nothing like that there. You don't even notice it. You just walk. And somebody told me after, and I said, "Oh, you're right. You're right. There's not, and that's one of the big things is the way the architects designed it and the engineers built it. It's not like swervy crazy, like you're going to walk down the hall and fall over the side. It's just gentle enough that you don't even realize that you're doing it. It's just the way nature is.
Let me ask if any of you guys have done this. How many of you have been to the Museum of the Bible?
I haven't, but I want to.
It is a fantastic museum.
Where is
And
that?
of course, it's the greatest document. I mean, it's the greatest book ever assembled.
But where is
And
it?
It's
DC.
in DC and over near the Naval Yard. Not Naval
Nice.
Yard, sorry.
Not the neighborhood.
8th and
Navy
I,
Yard.
over by 8th and over in that 8th and I area. It is so technologically advanced. They have a video mural, the entire length of the main hall. That's, I don't know how wide, 20 feet wide, and it's constantly moving and different things I could seriously lay back on my back and watch that thing go all day. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Have you heard about the Sistine Chapel thing that's going on here? It's in Washington this week.
Yeah, there was a Van Gogh and then the Sistine Chapel.
I went to the Van Gogh thing. That was really good. Really good. Is the Sistine Chapel thing in the same place?
They digitized it, and they
yeah. Same with all the Van Gogh stuff. And that Van Gogh museum or Van Gogh exhibit was fantastic. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. I went with Mary and we went to, and it was, I would have gone back in and done it again. I mean, it was really
nice.
Great. It was expensive, I think, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
Just like the Blue Man Group.
What else you got, Billy Boy?
You guys ever hear that? Did I ever tell you that story? We went to Vegas.
I went to
My
Blue Man
sister
Group.
got us tickets to go see. First, we went and saw the O show by Cirque du Soleil, and I fell asleep during it because we got in, went that night, same night we flew in and everything. And I'm sitting there going, I wish I'd gone. Honest to God, I could not stay awake. I mean, it was a wonderful, beautiful thing, but I was just knocked the hell out. So the next day, though, we went and saw Blue Man Group. And this time my sister handed the tickets out, and they were $100 each. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I'd never been to the Blue Man Group. I mean, I knew it'd be cool, but I'm like, not worth $100. Ask Bill. I wouldn't even see Kiss for $50. That's my favorite band of all time. But no, $100 is when I was almost adamant that I was not going into this thing. And my sister told me to shut up. She got it. It's her deal. All right. I would have turned around when I came out of that damn thing. I would have paid $100 to go back in and watch it again. Unbelievable shit.
What do you got there, Billy Boy?
My favorite would be out more Colorado, Montana, the wide open part of our country with the mountains in the background. I mean, really, it's kind of hard to beat that with this wide open country.
If I can't walk to a 7-Eleven, I don't want to be there.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Kathy
but,
knows
you know,
when we look for homes, but we were looking, she knows my 7-Eleven rule. If we're not near a 7-Eleven, I'm not going.
Right.
Not that I'm a big 7-Eleven fan, but in case I need aspirin in the middle of the night, I want to be there.
Right. I mean, no, you're near town. I'm not talking, you're out in the wilderness somewhere, but it's the wide open country where, I mean, downtown Macer is not that far away. I mean, my friend, when we went out there, lived in Estes Park near Georgetown, Colorado. And it's like, the small town, you got the mountains in the background. So it was just the wide open areas. But no, I was just places that you've gone to, favorite tourist destinations. That cowboy dinner tree that Brian and I went to in Silver Lake, Oregon, was just amazing. So it's just
All right, now wait, whoa. You said place tourist now. That's different than states. London, that's where I'd go.
I'm talking here in this country.
Oh,
Favorite
okay.
for tourist destinations
Yeah,
in
we're not talking
this
about
country.
dirty countries, Fred.
Yeah. Just in this
We're not
country.
talking about
So,
dirty countries.
Dirty countries.
But no, it's you're
I'm going like Amy. I'm going to be quiet now.
most likely to visit or a place that you really
Okay.
haven't been, but you have no desire to go.
Okay, hang on one sec. Amy, teach me how to do it. What do I do?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
No, I want to be like you.
No,
What
I'm
do you
thinking
do?
fair because I think one of the most, I'm like, when we've gone with the kids, a lot of times we've done a lot of the touristy things only because they're such iconic
Right.
American things to do that. We drove across the Golden Gate Bridge just because you have to.
Right.
There's certain things that we did with the kids, like that. They're tourist traps, but they're kind of amazing.
but you gotta do it.
because-
You say you've done it. You say you've done it once.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's just like, and some of them are just like so, they get overplayed and over touristed, but they're really kind of amazing when you look at it. Just like Mount Rushmore is a great example. A lot of people poo-poo Mount Rushmore. It's like, there's like. all
But once
kinds
you
of-
get there, and you see it
It's
up
so
close.
cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I
mean,
love
It's
I
different.
love the St. Louis Arch. Going up in it with that little elevator
hate
thing,
that
that was
little
kind of
egg.
freaky.
Yeah.
Little
I mean,
eggs.
it's because we live in this area, we do take Washington D.C. for granted. Like,
Yeah.
we'll have friends come in town, and they're like, "Well, where should we go?" And you're like, "Yeah, go here, go here." Been there a million times. Blah 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 blah.
Watch out. There's too much traffic over there. Don't go there. Go there. Yeah.
But you need to have the excitement because they have never been there. I mean, we did have friends come in town. I took them to Force Theater and the Peterson House because they wanted to learn about it and what happened. And once you get to those places, and when you go to the Museum of Natural History and American History, you kind of forget of how much was out there.
Absolutely.
Especially in natural history, like you don't remember a lot of this stuff. When you tour when you're a little kid or whatever. But when you got friends coming in and they've never seen it before, then it's a whole new experience for them. And
Oh, yeah.
they look to your guidance of what are the best places to go to.
And I think Washington is one of those great cities where you can see it again as you get older. Like when you're 10 years old. Oh, the president lives there. Okay, cool.
Or
But,
because different things interest you.
And then when you're
Different
15 or
times in your
17 or
life,
something,
right.
you go, oh, this is where Congress, yeah, and you can see your Congress member going by.
Yeah.
And then when you're 21, you see it. I've seen visitors come to see us with kids who at first it was like, well, cool. President so-and-so lives there. And then as they age, they see it with a different.
You take someone up into the Washington Monument, it's a whole different experience when you're up looking at the city from 4 different angles of the 4 different windows. And,
I'm so old. They used to let us climb up there and come back down on our own and that's why it's all carved up on the inside because everybody I didn't do it, but everybody else
Oh,
cheated.
sure you didn't do it, Fred.
I went up and came down. It was exhausting.
Listen, well, working at the Senate, of course.
Oh yeah.
Whenever people came into town, we had a wonderful guy, Larry Fitzgerald, who was in our
Hey.
and he. What
Is
was
he
that,
okay?
Tora? Do you know Larry
guess-
Fitzgerald?
Yeah, the Cardinals player.
No.
Yeah, you're right, Tora. No,
Yeah,
Tora's
he's
right.
the guy that worked at the Capitol with me. Yes. But Larry he was like the tour guide for family members of the guys who worked in the recording studio. And he had a binder like this thick. And he would say, if you had family coming in, you say, is this a 1-hour tour?
Yep.
2-hour tour? Day long? Are they going to come back for a couple of days or a week? Because that binder, that's how much stuff's in the Capitol alone. In the Capitol building.
I tell
He could
visitors
take
that
you
too. when
for
they
a
come.
week. He could came and you could see something different every day if you came with him for a week. And I went with him a couple times with family members, and just astonishing. Did you know that in the hall, off the Hall of Statues, off of Statuary Hall, first of all, every state gets 2 statues in Statuary Hall or in the Capitol building. Every state gets 2, and they pick somebody from their state. Some have never even had but 1. They're waiting to have their second somebody to blow up. But Will Rogers was placed there. I forget where Bill, where did Will Rogers come from? Like
Nebraska?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
I don't
All
know.
I
I don't know.
Will Rogers
Melissa?
is in there, and they asked him when he was still alive. They wanted to put one in there while he was still alive, and they asked him, "Can we put your statue in?" He said, "Okay, you can, but you got to do it one thing. You got to have it facing the House of Representatives doorway into the chamber, so I can keep an eye on those dirty, rotten bastards," or whatever he said. And so that statue sits with him looking right down the hall at where the president goes in and everything for his State of the Union. Those big doors, and he's looking right down the hall at that, and it's amazing. It's an amazing place. The place is it's the coolest thing, especially down below the statuary hall. There's a room with the big round room, and it has all of the submissions by the people who submitted to Thomas Jefferson what they how they wanted to build the Capitol, what they wanted the Capitol to look like. And there's all these little submissions that are there to look at and see what the Capitol might have looked like at some point.
I'm telling you, you guys have got to read the book Empire of Mud. It talks about the early days in Washington. It's a fascinating book of how much Washington, D.C. was a shit show in the early days, because all you had was the Capitol and the White House and building all around it. It was a mess, what it is today. So I remember we had friends coming to town, and we took them around. They were visiting from out in Wyoming, and they said, "Why is the monument not a memorial?" Do you guys know that? Why it's
I've heard it before. I can't.
Why it's a monument? Why it's a Washington monument is not a memorial?
Not because he wasn't dead before it was built. I don't know. I read it somewhere too.
They wanted to commemorate a monument to him, but he was still alive at the time. So memorials are done after they die.
Yeah.
So it's a monument because they want to do something while he was still alive. That's
All
why
right,
it's
let's
called a
play.
monument.
While we're still alive, let's play trivia.
All right, we can play trivia. I do have a very, very philosophical, deep question at the end of the show.
Jesus!
It is a great question that I was having a debate.
I gotta go wash my hair.
I was having a discussion with some friends of mine today at lunch about this, and it was really interesting.
Any hints, or do we have to wait?
Well, here's the question.
Okay.
And to take religion out of it, take the creepiness, whatever. If you were delivered an envelope to your door, okay, a sealed envelope with the day of your death, or the date of your death, and why, would you open it?
Why would I die, or why would I open it?
No, if your sealed envelope is handed to you and brought to your door, take the creepiness out, or the religion, take all that out of it. The date of your death and how you die, would you open it?
Like, would you want to know? Is what? Yeah.
Correct. 3 of my friends said no. 2 said yes.
I probably.
And I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence as to would I open it to find out the day of my death and how I died. Do I want to know? At the end of our lunch, I could not decide if I would do that or not. I don't.
It's hard for me either. If I had to pick one, I would say yes. I would look, but I don't know if I would. I think I'd look.
I think I would look. I don't think I can. I could never work for the CIA or FBI. I can't keep a secret. I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't.
It was a really. I saw it on Facebook somewhere.
Yes, I would.
There was a meme about it. I don't know if I would.
I would.
The curiosity of me is I would.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say I would because I want to say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking I would. How much time do I have to get to do what I need to do?
Yeah.
I want to go travel the world.
To me, I looked at it as live your life, do everything you can, because you don't know. Is if you open it, is it tomorrow? Is it a year from now? Is it 10 years from now? I guess it's. It kind of taught me to live life and don't.
All right, we're living it, but we're gonna die
All
if
right,
we don't
serious.
prison here.
What are the categories, Bill?
First category is unleashed. With the most.
You broke up.
Again.
One second.
Host with the most.
Coast with the most.
HOST.
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 Okay, I thought you said ghost for a second. Okay.
No. Host with the most.
Third category.
Okay.
I've got a secrete. SECRETE.
Oh God,
Not
that
secret.
sounds
A
gross.
secrete.
Ooh.
That sounds gross.
Trust me, it's not. Well, one question is.
Well, wait a minute. There's no video daily doubles on here, are there?
No,
I'm not
there's
gonna
not.
watch any video.
No.
Okay.
No.
Y'all's crazy.
Hang on, I gotta
Next-
pick my nose.
Next
Go,
category. Roots. ROOTS. Roots rock.
Ooh.
And the last category, the first round, a matter of pinion. PINION. Matter of pinion.
Never heard of it.
Good, I'm glad.
This is
sounds
definitely what's his name.
fascinating.
Who's never heard of it? You, Tora?
Yeah, I never heard of it.
I bet you can rack one up on the first category.
Oh
Remember that.
gosh.
You'll rack one up, Tora.
Don't give him false hope.
No, he'll get it. Well, you watch.
Yeah, Lee, watch. I could
Okay.
win.
Paulie, go first.
Roots rock for 100.
This kind of dental specialist performs root canals. Fred,
What is an endodontist?
very good.
Trust
What?
me.
Endodontist.
Trust me.
Endodontist?
See, you don't see any fillings back here, right? Yeah, that's because I've had root canals, and
Yeah, you don't want to see mine. You don't want to see my mouth.
you want to see me thousands of dollars. I can buy 2 cars.
Pauline, you're up.
That's what she said.
There you
No,
go.
Fred.
Oh,
that's
Fred.
right.
Sorry, Fred, you're up.
A matter of opinion for 100.
Fred, damn it.
Hold on.
God.
Matter of opinion. This novelist's most famous character is the aptly named Isadora Wing. Love Fred's expression.
All right, let's go to 200. Is anybody going to guess?
This,
One more
nov-
time?
this novelist's most famous character is the aptly named Isadora Wing.
Spell the last name? Oh, sorry.
Wing, W-I-N-G, Isadora Wing. Anybody?
What is Dan Brown, Angels and Demons?
Close. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Angels.
Yeah. The answer is Erica Jong's Fear of Flying.
Oh.
Okay.
No idea what that
yeah.
is. No idea
I've
who
never
it
even
is.
heard of it.
I forgot about her.
Fred,
Dang.
you're still up.
Opinion for 200.
This winged object is the logo of the NHL's Detroit Red Wings. Fred.
What is a piston?
No. Lee.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Detroit
Fred.
Pistons.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Oh, damn it, Fred.
This
God.
winged object is the logo of the NHL's Detroit Red Wings. I'm surprised Pauline didn't raise her hand first. Lee.
Oh, I had my hand. It's the
I know.
the freaking thing that's on
Bye,
the
Lee.
mobile gas station thing. It's what's the name? The Pegasus. Pegasus.
No. Pauline.
What is a gear?
No.
Can I guess again for no points?
Go ahead. Go
What
ahead.
is a wheel? A wheel?
A wheel, correct. It's the wheel with the wings.
Yep.
Okay. I was thinking a
Right.
gear with
Opinions for
wings.
3.
Tire
I
would
was talking
also
about
be
the
correct
wing.
answer.
I thought it was what you want. Never mind.
It's
Opinions
it's a
for 3.
tire with the wing on it.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I
was
thought
gonna
you
say
wanted to
tire, but I
know what
wasn't sure.
kind of
Opinions for
wing
3.
was it. Never mind.
Opinion for 3.
Once again, this is Ken Jennings. Blame him.
Yeah, I know. I am blaming him.
Yeah. Whose young
Okay.
neighbor Stuart always wears a winger T-shirt?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Say it again.
Whose young neighbor Stuart always wears a winger T-shirt?
Son of a
Fred.
bitch. No.
Who's Peter Griffin?
No.
Peter.
Peter.
Lee.
Is it Wayne from Wayne's World? I mean, Wayne is the guy, not whatever. I couldn't
Anybody?
remember what Dana Carvey's
Well,
character
Stewie?
name was. No, get away from the man.
Whoever,
I have
Beavis
no
and Butthead.
Ah,
Oh, Jesus.
all right.
A very good show.
Opinions for 400.
What hinged surfaces on a plane's wingtips allow the aircraft to roll? Lee, give him up first.
No, I don't
What is it
care what they're
again?
called.
Say it again.
What
Amy
hinged
has her hand
surfaces?
up.
What hinged surfaces on a plane's wingtips allow the aircraft to roll? Amy,
What are flanges?
no.
What's the thing called?
Chuck
God
knows
damn
this.
it.
Oh.
What hinged
Fine,
surfaces on a plane's wingtips allow the aircraft to roll? I really don't want my aircraft to roll, but Fred,
What are flaps?
no. Anybody? Lee,
Are they called elevators?
no. Pauline,
But there is something like that on it.
Ailerons?
What?
Ailerons?
ailerons. Correct. That's the answer.
Whoa. Time out. Time
How
out.
do you
Time out.
know that?
Pauline,
Chuck is big into it. He always talks about them. When we're on the beach.
AILERONS. Ailerons.
Ailerons.
I didn't know that. I have no idea. Now I know.
jeez.
I know that the little things at the end of them. I get that, but I've never known what the hell they are.
All right, Amy, you're up.
Pauline,
Pauline.
5. Opinions for 5.
the wandering, in quotes, species of this bird has the longest wingspan in nature. Pauline,
What is the albatross?
very good.
Wow.
That was my answer, Pauline. You
Well,
think
I didn't get it before, and I still don't understand what that category is about. But what I was
I
hinting
don't
before
either.
was I thought we were going to be talking about rack and pinion steering at some point, and that was going to be the answer. But it wasn't.
This is why it F's with you, because it's right out of his book.
There you
Yeah.
go.
It's out of Ken Jennings' book. You know, he's doing this week on Jeopardy. I hate him even more.
There you go, there,
He's
Billy
a
boy.
dick.
Pauline's up.
Pauline, you're up.
Let's go back to Roots Rock. for
Thank
2.
you, Pauline.
This plant's roots are used to make tapioca.
Oh no,
Oh, I know that. I know that.
Amy,
Amy.
What is taro?
no.
No.
What is
This plant's roots are used to make tapioca, which I
I can
hate. though.
picture it. Oh,
I don't know.
I know this.
oh,
5,
I like it.
4,
but
The
I-
tapioca plant.
no. 3, 2, 1. The cassavas?
Cassava.
Cassava.
Cassavas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
can
not what I
picture
would
it.
have
I
guessed.
couldn't
Okay.
think of the word.
You're up still.
For 3.
10 is, of course, a square root of 100. What other number is as well?
Ooh.
10 is, of course, a square root of 100. What other number is as well? Lee.
25.
10 is, of course, a square root of 100. What other number is as well? That cat's tail is cracking me up.
It's killing me.
Anybody? Anybody?
No, I'd like to know.
What is negative 10?
Oh,
I was gonna say that, but it was too stinking obvious. Okay, dude, I gotta start guessing. All right,
no, I keep going. I guess.
For 4? For 4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Paul, yeah.
In First Timothy, what does Paul say is, in quotes, the root of all evil, end quote? Amy came up first.
what is the love of money?
Correct.
You're right. That's what it is.
The love of money, not money.
No.
Very good, Amy.
Gotta have money, but yeah. For 5, this plant takes its name for the Chinese words for man root, in quotes. Amy.
What is mandrake?
No. This
No.
plant takes its name for the Chinese words for man root, end quotes. 2 words.
Man,
Lee, are you going to say something dirty or shall I?
The penis.
Well, I want to second guess it so I don't get credit for it.
That's the beanstalk.
No.
Oh, okay. Crazy cat lady, you raised your hand.
What is it?
No, I'm swatting cats.
I think
No,
I know what it is.
No. You raised your hand before.
Go ahead.
The Chinese. Go ahead.
Well, I was thinking mandrake, but I'm going to try ginger.
No.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. Mandrake.
Mm-mm.
No.
I know what it is.
He's funny tonight.
I do know what it is.
Go.
Answer.
Whisper it to me,
No,
and I'll
already
get the
guessed.
points.
Already guessed.
Well, no one else is raising their hand. Go ahead.
Okay, ginseng.
Torah.
Very good. What is ginseng?
Ginseng. I said ginger.
That's why they always
I
look like little
pictured,
people.
I pictured ginseng in my mind, and then I said ginger.
All right, Amy. What's the net? Where are we going?
Secrete.
Oh God.
Guys, it's not that bad. It's not like someone peeing.
It sounds bad.
For what level?
What ooze secreted from his? Never mind.
What is the liquid component of blood called?
Oh,
Amy.
man.
First.
Plasma.
Oh,
Very good.
damn it! I got to be faster, man.
Let's do 2.
In the shortest version in the Bible, Jesus wept, in quotes, John chapter 11, verse 35. Who is Jesus weeping for? Lee.
Go, Lee.
He's the guy he rose from the dead. Because they came and they told him he was dead, and he said Jesus wept, and his name is
Snappy.
I'm gonna weep till you give me the answer.
Mary's
gonna-
brother.
He's going to go to church. He's going to go to church on Sunday and start giving him
Who
this
is
one.
Lazarus?
Very good.
Oh, I gave her the whole damn answer. Shit.
Lee, I want to see what church on Sunday doing this with you.
Lee was about ready to weep too. Of the world's snakes with the most potent venom, 9 of the 10 are natives to this country, which I won't be going to. Lee.
What is Australia?
Very good. I'm not going to go there.
Very good, Lee.
I got one. I got an answer.
Hell no.
I'd like to go there one day because it's not damn cheese for us.
I would have sworn India, but whatever. It's
By
Australia.
the way, I think I heard that on a National Geographic show. That's the only reason why I know. I have a good Australian joke at the end, so just remind me.
Okay.
When we go off.
I have another question for you all at the end too. For 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2 of the 4 humors, in quotes, the ancients believed controlled temperament consist of this bodily fluid.
Oh.
2 of the 4 humors, in quotes, the ancients believed controlled temperament consist of this bodily fluid. Lee.
What is urine? Piss. Urine.
You're in trouble, Lee. Uh-huh.
I'm in trouble. Bill, come
No,
on.
you didn't get it.
The technical answer is bile, yellow and black.
Oh.
That's
That's not urine.
No,
That's not
Anybody
urine.
raise your hand?
it's the other way.
Anybody want to get the answer? Lee.
Bile.
There you go. What is bile?
I don't get credit for that. Don't worry.
That's what the gallbladders
That's
Yeah.
right.
for.
For 5.
For 5.
What Harry Potter snacks come in flavors including earwax, booger, and vomit? I don't know who came up first. I have no idea.
Pauline did.
Okay. Pauline.
Bodies, every flavored beans.
Very good. It's disgusting. Whatever.
Never heard of it.
It's like tasting the Jelly Bellies. By the way, Pauline, in honor of you, I'm eating these.
Yay!
Ooh, nice.
You know what, Bill? What they say, right? If you don't have some enough for everybody, you don't bring them in.
I don't know how to get to the computer, but whatever.
Well, there's something called U.S. mail.
No. You have enough Halloween candy at your house. So you don't need what I got.
I don't need any of it
Son
either.
is a pile of candy. I saw the picture.
I know. He's got it hidden.
He does?
All right.
He does?
Unleashed and host with the most. Who's up?
He does?
Pauline.
He hit it?
No, he doesn't.
Let's do host for 1.
Except during World War II, this team has hosted an NFL game on every Thanksgiving Day since 1934. Pauline technically came up.
No. I was
Pauline
first.
knows it. Pauline's been there.
I don't care if she knows that my hand was up before hers.
We don't know
Pauline
where.
wasn't my
Lee.
hand before
Lee.
yours.
I will let Lee do it.
Lee.
She'll let me. No.
Lee, slow down a second. Once again, I understand you're live.
Right.
but
I
it's
know,
what
I'm in
comes
real
up on
time
my
with everybody.
screen. I just go off who comes up on my screen. It's got nothing to do with live.
I know.
It's who comes up on my screen.
Go ahead,
If
Pauline.
if
Tell
want
everybody
me
it's
to-
Detroit.
Lee, stop getting an attitude. If you
I'm
want me
not
to
getting it.
ask
I'm
you
good.
who's answering it, I'll ask you. But it's all who I see. That's all
know.
I can do.
No, I get you. No, I'm not
Okay.
holding that against you.
Well,
I'm holding
Lee,
against
I-
Pauline starting to answer when she knew she
It
wasn't
used
first.
to always be Detroit and Green Bay Packers, but
But
not this year.
Nope.
What's your answer?
Oh, Detroit.
Thank you. Detroit Lions. Okay. All right. For 2?
Yes, please.
This detective novel begins a dinner hosted by the mysteriously absent Mr. UN Owen, in quotes. Pauline.
Nope, wrong.
Can you say that again?
This detective novel begins a dinner hosted by the mysteriously absent Mr. UN Owen. I have no idea. I've never heard of this book, so I don't know. There's technically 2 titles to this book. Anybody?
I'm unpacking
ahead.
boxes of books.
Anybody?
why did you think you knew that one, Pauline? And then you
Because I
backed
think
out?
I've read this book.
Well, then say it.
I can't think of the title.
Oh, I got you. Happens to me all the time, Pauline.
Anybody?
I started to think of the movie Clue, the book, the game Clue, but that's wrong.
10 Little Indians or And Then There Were None.
And then there were none.
Yep.
All right, you're still up.
3.
Who hosted the, in quotes, Mad Tea Party in Alice in Wonderland?
Come on,
Amy-
girls.
The tie
the
between
Mad-
Amy and what?
Who was
Amy
the Mad
first.
Hatter?
The Mad
sorry.
Hatter, she said. Amy
Who was
said
the
Mad Hatter.
No.
Hmm.
Then it's the March Hare.
The March Hare, correct.
I knew it had to be one of the 2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're still up.
4.
What are the only 2 ingredients allowed in the host, in quotes, the Catholic communion wafer?
I don't know how to make them.
Lee came up for Fred. You come up slowly, so I don't know if you're raising your hand or
Yeah,
Lee came up. Lee came up.
Flour and water.
Yep.
Correct. Wheat, flour, and water. Correct. You're up.
For 5, bro.
This actor has guest hosted Saturday Night Live a record 16 times, one show more than his frenemy, Steve Martin.
Ooh.
Let's
Amy.
think about that first.
It was Martin Short.
No.
Hmm.
This actor has guest hosted Saturday Night Live a record 16 times, one show more than his frenemy, Steve Martin.
Oh.
Fremini, that's what's throwing me. The frenemy.
And while you're thinking about it,
Friend, enemy, frenemy.
I can take a guess.
check out
Go
this
ahead.
message I got today. Wait a minute.
I can't
While you're
see
thinking
that.
about it.
I can't see it. What's
we can't
I
read
can't
that.
see it,
Tell
Fred.
us what it says,
You
Fred.
can't see it, Fred.
No, Fred, we can't see it.
Hey,
Okay,
Fred, it's
hold on.
Michael from SNL. Are you available Monday, November 15th for background work? It's a pre-tape shooting in the Upper West Side sound studio. Blah, blah, blah. And I had to get a COVID test in New York. I wrote back to them. I said, yeah, I can do it, but I'm in Northern Virginia. Can I get my COVID test here? They said, no, you have to use her in person. So I would have been on next weekend.
That's awesome.
That's
Tora,
awesome.
you said you were going to answer the question.
Yep. I have a wild guess, but it might be wrong. But
Go for it.
Keenan Thompson.
No. Lee.
Tom Hanks. Who's Tom Hanks?
No.
Now, give me a second. Give me a second now.
Let's all pray for Fred.
Lord Jesus Christ, follow
Is it,
on to our
Alec
brother
Baldwin?
Fred.
I'm sorry, what?
Alec Baldwin?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
That's it. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, good
Did you
enough.
shoot
Professionals who work
anybody?
together.
Oh, sorry.
All right, you're up, Fred.
What's left here?
Spot
Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Let's go for 5.
Oh, you son of a.
For 5. The title character of what 2000 film is a Norwich Terrier named Winky?
No idea.
The title character of what 2000 film is a Norwich Terrier named Winky? I think this movie won a lot of awards, but I think Lee.
Mr. Bean ruins Christmas.
No.
Okay.
By the way, I'm getting all my Christmas movies lined up.
Oh god.
Guys, I
Die
saw
Hard?
I saw Amy's
All
post.
of them.
I saw Amy's post. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever.
Damn right it is, and so is Die Hard 2, and Walter doesn't like that. Paul, you answering or anybody?
No,
Nope.
and I can picture him, and it's a little Alabama, Arkansas. It's a name state.
5, 4, 3.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh, I
No.
know.
Pauline.
Win Dixie.
No.
Nope.
Anybody?
No, Bill.
What is the movie Best in Show?
Oh
that is
my
such a
god, that's
funny
the
movie.
greatest movie ever.
It's
All right, let's
just
go for it.
Not the
sterling.
greatest ever. But if
Good.
you've ever been
Three-
involved in
300.
dog shows, hilarious.
Okay. Fred, you're still up.
300, please.
300.
Damn it, Lee. You should have known that crap.
This kind of dinosaur is the Flintstones Dino.
Wait, hold on. What are we doing for 3?
We're doing for 3. Amy came up first.
I'm gonna come
It was
to
a
your house.
brontosaurus.
What?
It was a brontosaurus.
No, Pauline.
I was going to say that too.
I didn't even hear
What
the
is
question. I was
it?
yelling.
This kind of dinosaur is the Flintstones Dino.
What is an apatosaurus?
No. Tora.
What is Tyrannosaurus?
No.
Good guess.
Lee.
A Diplodocus.
No.
What is a Stegosaurus?
What?
What is a Stegosaurus? Stegosaurus?
No.
Oh, Pauline's shaking her head like you know what it is.
I know what a
Stegosaurus
Stegosaurus
has
is.
plates. This one's all
The
purple.
Stegosaurus.
and
That
sweet.
was Barney Rubble's little dog. Little dino.
The answer is a Snorkosaurus.
A Snorkosaurus.
Dorkosaurus.
All right, so we have
That's what
100.
they
We have
called it.
we have
That's what
100,
they-
200, and 400 left, right?
Correct.
So let's go in the category of drive Lee crazy. Let's go to 100, please.
Okay. This pet bird takes its name from Australian Aborigine words for good eating, in quotes. Pauline.
What is a kookaburra?
No. This pet bird takes its name from Australian Aborigine words for good eating. Fred.
What is an emu?
No.
A bird? Oh yeah, it is.
Lee.
I want to say, what is a toucan?
No.
Can you say that one more time?
This pet
Aborigine
bird. This pet bird
Pet
takes
bird.
its name from Australian Aborigine words for good eating, in quotes.
I'm just gonna guess.
Go ahead.
What is parakeet?
No.
Name a
What is Tucker?
bird, Tora.
What is Tucker?
A bird.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
I got one.
I don't get credit, but I'm going to guess cockatoo.
No.
I'll take a guess.
Go ahead.
Tora.
What is a peacock?
No.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
That's an interesting guess.
I
Yeah.
don't think there's peacocks in Australia. Might be though. I like peacocks. They had them in Germany at on the grounds of the Schloss.
Yeah,
They had
big in
peacocks.
Europe.
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
What is it, Bill?
I don't know how to pronounce a budrigar.
Okay.
B
Oh,
that-
R-I-G-A-R. Budrigar. I don't know how to say it.
No, I
Budgies.
They call
Budgies.
All right, so we have 100, 300 left, right?
Budrigar. That's how they say
No,
it.
200 and 400,
Two and four.
nuthead.
2 and 4?
This is why you get so screwed up, Fred, because you're moving the numbers all around.
Let's go with
Fred,
4.
2 or 4?
4.
Okay. In what country did the domesticated potbelly pig originate?
Ooh.
Lee.
What is Vietnam?
Very good.
Wow, Lee.
Lee's good.
Go ahead. Now what, Fred? 2?
It's you, buddy.
This
Two.
baseball team plays its
Oh,
home
God.
games at Petco Park.
Ooh.
Tora.
What is the Miami Marlins?
No. They play at Hard Rock Stadium. No, they don't. No, they
Petco
don't. They
Park.
play at they have a new
Sun
stadium. What
Life.
the hell they play?
Sun Life.
No, that's the football stadium.
The
That's-
California Angels.
No.
Okay.
This baseball team plays its games at Petco Park.
Oh,
I don't know.
Fred.
I'm going to guess. What are the Mets?
No.
I'll take another guess.
Go ahead.
Who is the Atlanta Braves?
No.
Let's keep going. There's only so many teams.
Yeah, you now have 29 left. No.
Who do you use the
Fred.
Astros?
Astros.
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 No. Who are the San Diego Padres?
San Diego Padres.
Wow.
Okay, that's it.
All right. For round one.
And Bill Mason won.
I'm sorry, what?
Mason won. They're 2-0.
Mason won what? Basketball?
Yeah, college basketball. Nice.
Heard
Who
some
are they
interesting
playing?
things about them.
Who is Mason playing? Were they playing JMU?
No, it was
JMU's not allowed to play in any CAA games anymore.
wait, what?
No, they
Why?
can't play championship games.
Whatever.
why is that?
CAA
Wait,
needs
what
to
am
be
I missing?
expanded.
James Madison University is moving to the Sun Belt Conference, and the Conference USA has said, okay, if you're going to leave us, you can't play in championship
CAA.
games anymore.
CAA.
All these
Gotcha,
kids have
gotcha.
been working.
JMU is in the Conference USA. They're moving to the Sun
No,
Belt.
they're not. They're in CAA.
I'm with you. That's terrible. To work that hard for their
And
lives.
then-
I mean, from the time they were 10 years old, they've been working at this stuff.
And their senior year, they can't play a championship game.
What
Think of
conference
the
is
girls'
James Madison University in?
softball team that went all the way to
It's
playoffs.
CAA.
They can't play this year.
That's crazy.
It's terrible.
I feel bad for the kids.
And nobody ever does that. They,
Well,
well,
so
it's
let
good
me
for the
ask
school.
you-
We'll make money.
So let me ask
All-
you: is it for all JMU sports, including football?
Everything.
I think so.
Yeah, I think the whole university
You're
went to
right.
Sun
You're
Belt.
right. It's CAA. They got it wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're moving to the Sun Belt Conference along with, I believe, Marshall. So the conference they're in now said, okay, you're gonna leave. You can't play in championship games anymore.
I
All
know.
these other conferences let people do it. CAA is just being a pig about it and said,
Okay,
no.
so here's what you do, Pauline. You organize the alumni. And, no, somebody needs to, and go to the state senators and state delegates, regardless of party. It's got nothing to do with party. Go there and give them an earful, and I mean an earful, saying, if you can't support us
There
now,
are.
then we never ask anything of you. We go along with the way things are going, and now
There
we need
are
this.
quite a few alumni lawyers already jumping in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Texas. Texas is moving to the SEC, and they're like, you're gonna cost a hell of a lot of money to leave.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's really it affects really the basketball football programs. You're gonna leave. It's gonna cost you a hell of a lot of money to leave. And they'll
Yeah.
be making a lot of money when
they'll be making right. They'll be making it on the other end.
And Texas has a bottomless pit of resources, but they're like, you're gonna leave. You're gonna pay all this money to get out. So,
All right. After the first round, Fred 6 points, Amy 10 points,
Yay,
Lee 11 points,
yay!
Pauline 20 points.
Wow.
Me, I only had 15.
Oh, and Tor was going to win that time. All right.
Oh, yep, nope, I see myself. Yep. All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Spot check.
Oh wait a minute, I'm not ready. Spot check.
Okay.
Yes.
Iron horses.
Harley Davidson.
Space race.
SpaceX.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Nice. I love that movie.
Short and sweet.
Amy and I.
That's it. But before we start, I need to refill my drink real fast. So give me 2 minutes. Be right back.
Mike's having a little booze there.
Yeah, time for another one.
Nice,
I might get another one of these too.
nice.
Pauline, what are you drinking?
I might
My
go
wife
with-
went to the Bunny Man Brewing for happy hour today.
By the way, Lee, I bought you a whole big pack of Zevia Orange.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Fred, what are you going to say, buddy?
My son's in Egypt. Yeah, my son's in Egypt. He's heading back tonight-ish, depending on what, like 2 or 3 in the morning. Just went for fun.
Very cool. Yeah. Oh, just for fun, huh?
Well, what happened is
Nice.
he needs a bunch of points to keep his status that he wants to keep. So he looked around. This is literally what he did a couple of weeks ago. Looked around for the cheapest flight. He had so many miles. He had to go like 6,000 each way. Let's say he needed 12,000 miles. He started at 12,000 and he worked his way down to cheap ones. Like some of the other places were expensive. And he bought a round trip flight to Cairo for like $600. He had points for his hotel, and he's just to rack up points, enough miles to keep his whatever status he needs for next year. So, and he had a
Must be
ball.
nice.
He had a good time.
What is that the crawdads you got on, Bill?
Hickory crawdad.
Oh my
Which
God!
I had to look up what the hell is a crawdad. It's a crayfish.
Oh, you didn't know what a crawdad was?
No, it was a
You never had-
smaller version of a lobster.
Oh, yeah.
Go to New Orleans; they'll be in everything you eat.
That's right.
Oh, isn't the food good in
You've ever
Louisiana?
had etouffee? You've had crawdads in
That's
it.
right.
Crawdad. Now what's Popeyes?
And it's not a praline; it's a praline.
Whatever.
You gotta eat your praline.
Pralines and cream.
Praline.
Pralines and cream ice cream is damn good.
It's pralines and cream.
That's
Pralines.
right.
It's
You
Louisiana.
go down and go to
Louisiana.
Like the lady who's playing the game today with us. Praline. It was funnier in my head. It was funnier up here.
No,
work.
but I
It
hear
didn't
it.
work.
I hear it down in Mississippi all the time. Pauline, like pralines.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Who got
I've
the
never
last
figured out how they pronounce words in New Orleans.
I did.
It's not French. It's not English. It's not nothing. It's Louisiana.
And what do they call their
Georgia.
what do they call their counties down there, Fred?
Parishes.
Oh, that's right, parishes. And what are their police people called? Constables.
Oh.
You
Oh, and
know
Amy,
that?
we do, wait a minute. There's common law and civil law. And they do different law in Louisiana than we,
This is French based.
There's
That's right.
Napoleonic law.
Yeah.
Napoleonic
French-based
law.
Yeah.
And you know what? In New Orleans, guess what though? Also, Fred,
Yes,
you
sir.
don't have to go get a law degree in order to pass the bar in Louisiana. You can just take the test.
There's a few tests.
Anybody can take the test.
Right. If you have like a on the job instruction for 2 or 3 years, I think Virginia is one of those states. You can just go take the exam after 2 or 3 years in assisting an attorney and learning.
Cool.
Yeah. And there's a couple
You mean
colleges.
a paralegal can go and
No,
take
not necessarily paralegal, but well, I guess it's essentially like that. But the lawyer, let's say you're the practicing lawyer, and I say, Lee, I want to train with you. You'd set out a training plan to get equivalent to a law school and get me into the exam and get me prepped for it. And usually got to do 2 or 3 years anyway. And there's a couple colleges I saw that you only need like 3 years to graduate. They have some accelerated plans, programs. I'm thinking, my God, somebody could get out of law school at like 23, practice for 50 years till they're 73 and then throw in the towel.
You mean they could become a barrister? A barrister after 23 years.
At the Old Bailey. That's the court you want to go
That's
to.
right, sir. That's right. Exactly.
All right, Lee, you're up.
I tried to get in the Old Bailey. They threw me out because I had a camera.
Keeping up with the Joneses for 2, Mr. Bill.
Nice.
It's not about the movie, Tora.
What is Indiana Jones's real first name?
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're all going to kick ourselves after this.
I'm gonna miss doing this. Lee.
Who is Frederick?
No.
No.
What is Indiana Jones's real first
I
name?
can see Sean Connery saying the name.
Yes, and it's Junior. So what's
Yes,
Dad's name?
I know.
This is good. Is it Warren?
No.
Is it
I'm
Tora?
gonna hate myself for this one.
Anybody?
Yes.
I'll take a guess.
Go ahead.
What is John?
No. It's a great movie, by the way. Anybody? What is Henry?
Henry
That was a
Jones
great
Jr.
question. That was probably the
Henry
best
Jones.
question you've
All
asked.
right, Bill, Smarty Pants. What's his middle name?
I have no idea.
Walton.
Oh.
Jason Walton Jones Jr. I just looked it up.
My favorite is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, that was good.
I like the first one.
Yeah, those are really, really good movies. Do you know who could have been the actor for that movie?
Oh,
Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks? No. Tom Selleck was up for that role.
Oh, wow.
and
turned it down.
Magnum PI was Magnum PI was just getting in, and he said no, he wouldn't.
So it turned out well for him. So, all right, Lee. Lee, you're up.
All right. Well, let's go to 4. Much to Fred's chagrin.
What famed musician is the father of singer Nora Jones?
God, I love Nora Jones.
Lee.
Who is Tom Jones?
Nope.
No. Fred.
Who is Ravi Shankar?
Very good. Fred, you're up.
That is a concert Fred has been to before. Go ahead, Fred.
I have the picture somewhere.
Oh God! What'd I do?
Nora Jones on 53rd Street. Wait a minute.
Oh.
All right.
Fred, you're up. Jesus Christ. I love Fred.
Look at Lee's face. Oh,
Lee.
Lee.
Fred,
Lee,
you can just. Fred has got the dial numbers of pushing Lee's buttons.
I'm going to go over there and give him a big kiss on the head. Look at poor Lee. Oh,
Fred, you're up. Fred, you're up.
Whatever it is, pick a number. I'll tell you what. Ask me the question. Ask me the question you would want to ask Lee. That's the one you're going to ask for me. Like, what would Lee like of all those
Keeping
questions?
up with the Joneses for 6.
There you go. What empress gave John Paul Jones a Navy job after his American military career ended? What empress gave John Paul Jones a Navy job after his American military career ended? Fred.
Who was Victoria?
No.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna guess.
Go ahead.
Who was Josephine?
No. For Lee.
Sally.
No.
I'll take a guess.
Cora.
Who's Mary?
No.
Who's the Russian?
Isabella.
No.
No.
Anybody?
No.
She's got it. Crazy Cat Lady's got it now.
It's and I've got in the back of my head I can picture, but I can't think of the name. What are the Russian?
Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
Who is Catherine the Great?
Ah, damn it.
Katerina.
Russian.
See, that's a good Russian name right there.
For 8?
Yep.
Yes. Oh no,
What was
you
the-
gave it to me.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm kidding.
What was the nickname of 6'9" Cowboy defensive end Ed Jones? Lee came up first.
Damn it.
Who is too tall?
Very good.
Oh, dang it, Lee's so fast.
Lee, you're
All
up.
right, for 10. Get
On-
whining
on-
cats.
On what special, end quotes, Illinois Central route was Casey Jones the engineer? On what special, end quotes, Illinois Central route was Casey Jones the engineer?
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what the hell this is.
That's the song.
It's a song. It's a song.
Before my
Come on,
time.
Look at Fred, though. It's not before his. Fred knows the song. Start singing the song to yourself, Fred.
Anybody?
He's got it. Hold it. Look at
Fred?
it.
I'm getting close.
He's downloading. You're downloading.
He's downloading.
He's downloading.
It wasn't Abilene, was it?
No.
I want to say Cannonball, but that's not.
Jeez, we're going to kick ourselves when you say it.
You sure? Are you sure?
I'll say Cannonball.
What is the
Add on to that.
Cannonball Run.
That's a movie.
I know, but that's what I was
Amy.
like.
What is the Wabash Cannonball?
No.
No?
No. Anybody?
Wow.
No clue.
What is the Cannonball special?
Special.
Oh, geez. You even helped us with the word special.
Too close.
All right, anybody?
Cannonball special for. Mm-hmm.
I think Lee, you're still up.
Yes, I am. Short and sweet for 2.
What brand is known as PFK in French-speaking Quebec and Spanish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't add that on. What brand is known as PFK in French-speaking Quebec and Spanish-speaking Puerto Rico? Amy.
PFK, like
What
Hey, let
is
Amy
what is
answer.
KFC?
Very good. So the answer was, what brand is known as PFK in French-speaking Quebec and Spanish-speaking Puerto Rico? KFC is the answer. Yeah.
Pollo fried chicken.
Amy,
Next one.
whose children's books involve a mysterious secret organization known only as VFD in quotes?
Volunteer fire department? I'm kidding.
Whose children's books involve a mysterious secret organization known only as VFD?
Raise your hand.
Pauline,
What are the series of unfortunate events?
no.
Who's the author?
No.
Looking for the author is who I'm looking for.
Oh, the author. Oh,
Whose children's books involve a mysterious secret organization known only as VFD?
this is the full name of that is. Oh, okay. Here we go. Lemony Snicket's.
Very good. You're up.
For 6.
Where did the abbreviation INRI in quotes traditionally appear?
Oh,
Pauline,
what is above the cross of Jesus, his crucifixion?
Christ crucifix, correct. You're up.
For 8.
Citigroup jumped on the one-letter stock ticker abbreviation C after this company dropped it in a 1998 merger.
Oh boy.
Citigroup jumped on the one-letter stock ticker abbreviation C after this company dropped it in a 1998 merger. Lee.
Conoco. Who is Conoco?
No.
Nope.
I tried.
Wait a minute.
They're an older company. That's why I thought
F
maybe
is
they had
Ford.
C.
E is AT&T. C.
God, we'll go all night long. Citigroup jumped on the one-letter stock ticker abbreviation C after this company dropped it in a 1998 merger. Lee.
No, 1998 merger?
Correct.
All right, I'll still say Chrysler.
Very good. What is Chrysler?
Wow. Good one, Lee.
Good job, Lee.
Oh, let me get out my Lee Iacocca business card.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Lee, you're up.
we've already seen it, Fred.
All right.
You
For
need
10.
my business card, Fred.
For 10.
Ooh.
It's the only U.S. state whose two-letter postal code is 2 vowels.
Oh, damn.
Fred.
Oh, I know.
What
No,
is-
I don't.
what is Iowa?
Very good. What is Iowa?
Very
IA.
good. Very good.
You're up.
That's excellent, Fredo.
Anything Lee wants.
Shut up.
Whatever Lee wants, you can have.
Fred,
Lee.
because Fred didn't have any of them written down, so he doesn't even know.
Right. Oh, of course
Spot
I
check
do.
for 2.
I'm sorry, what?
Spot check for 2.
How many pips are on the two sides of the domino in the Domino's pizza logo? Lee came up.
What is 3?
No.
What? Oh no. It's
Fred.
Damn it, Fred.
What is 10?
No. How many pips are on the two sides of the domino in the Domino's pizza logo? Pauline.
What are 7?
No.
4, 5,
Amy?
I might as well just guess. What is 8?
No.
I'll take a guess.
Tora.
What is 10?
No.
4.
You guys are way off. Way off.
4. What is
2
4?
and 5.
12.
2 and 5.
No.
It's
One.
4. It's a 1 and a 3, isn't it?
How many pips are on the midnight train to Georgia?
Glad it's not in the pips.
That's 4 pips.
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
No, isn't it 4?
The answer is 2 and 1, respectively.
That's why I said 3.
Oh, you're right. You got
I
it.
said 3. I said 3, bud.
He's a pip
How many
guy.
pips are on the two sides of the domino? 2 and 1, respectively. If you all agree that 3,
Three's right.
that's fine by me.
Yep.
I mean,
I
I
would
worked
give him
for
3.
Domino's. I knew it was the 1 and the 2.
I would
That's
do
why
that.
you made me think it was a 1 and the 3.
I would
All right.
give Lee that. I'd say
All right.
3 total.
Fine by me.
It's only 2 points anyway. Go ahead. All right, we'll stay there, Bill. 4-4.
Of what famous family are Pongo and Perdita the parents? Pauline.
The hell's
What are
that?
the 101 Dalmatians?
Very good.
It's
For
our
6.
Disney. It's our Disney girl.
What's the more common name for the retinal scotoma caused by the optic nerve?
The what? What? The what?
Say this one more time.
What's the more common name for the retinal scotoma caused by the optic nerve? Lee.
What is detached retina?
No.
I was going to say bloodshot eyes. But...
Amy.
What's a blind spot?
Very good. What is a blind spot?
Good job, Amy.
Why, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
You're up.
The next one.
What officially replaced CQD on July 1st, 1908?
CQD.
What officially replaced CQD on July 1st, 1908?
Come on, Fred. You're the government official. You ought to know all these acronyms.
Yeah, Fred.
Go ahead, Pauline.
What is QED?
No.
CQD.
By the way, you all know what CQD means, correct? You all know what that
no.
means, right? Come
No,
quickly
I don't.
distressed.
What?
Come quickly distressed.
Now I know what it is.
SOS.
Yep. Yep, now I know.
What is
Shit, I should never
SOS?
say- Yeah. Pauline?
What is SOS?
You
There
already
you go.
guessed, Pauline.
I should
And
never
I
say
said
that.
SOS before you. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, you're up,
Who are we giving that
pretend.
to?
Pauline.
For
But
10.
she already guessed.
Okay.
You're Lord Quizmaster. You're.
I don't know who. I don't know who would have answered before.
Amy would have then.
Anyway.
It's okay.
4 and 4. How about that?
Okay,
Both of you get 4. For 1,000.
sure.
I never even heard Amy say SOS.
But
All right.
she knew it.
So did I.
As soon as I
And he
said
gave
come
it up.
quickly distressed, you know what
Oh,
that
as
means.
soon as you
Nora
said it, I knew what
Jones.
it was.
Nora Jones.
I
Nora
love
Jones.
Nora Jones.
Where'd she go?
Sunrise, sunrise. All right.
You know who I saw? I saw part. My family was watching CMAs the other night, and I saw this woman is gorgeous. Carly Pierce
Mm-hmm.
is a very good-looking country singer.
She's a pretty girl.
She has a pretty good album. That's a good-looking woman.
Oh, Pauline and Bill, that was on 53rd Street, New York. See, you got to go to New York. You're just going to bump into people.
Okay, all right. I don't want to be. Never mind. For 1,000.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What word for a series of dots is a top secret code word in the Bond film Casino Royale?
Oh, wait a minute. I love Bond films.
What word for a series of dots is a top secret code word in the Bond film Casino Royale?
Ooh.
Go
I,
ahead,
don't know.
Fred.
I have no idea what came up.
What is ellipsis?
Very good. What is ellipsis?
Way to go,
You
Fred.
like that one?
He was punching these letters in when he goes into the back room at the airport.
Actually, do you guys all have a minute? Has anybody seen the Bond movie?
Yes.
Yes.
I already told me I ruined it. See?
That's what you
It's
told me. You
good
told me
that
all about
Bill,
it.
see? Fred has
I
already
don't
forgotten.
want to spoil it.
No,
Sorry.
Fred, we're not spoiling it for
I
you.
spoiled
You
it
gotta
for
watch
him, and
it.
he's already forgotten.
Tora,
I'm
have you
not
seen
gonna-
it?
I'm not gonna-
Yes, I have, but I'm not spoiling it for
Well, let's
anyone.
a simple question. Did the good guy win, Tora?
Yes.
Uh-oh,
We're
Lee
not
told me.
spo- I'm-
Let
I'm
me
not
ask
spo-
you a question, Fred. When have you ever watched a Bond movie the good guy didn't win?
That's right.
Good
That's right.
Lord.
There was
The
a
good guy
really good-
dies.
There is a really good movie coming out that you got to watch called
What's
The
that?
House of Gucci.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
not,
see
not,
it.
not even an inkling of any desire to see that movie.
No, that movie looks good. I like that
Hell
movie.
no.
House of Gucci.
It's
The
got
whole-
Lady Gaga, Adam Driver, Al Pacino.
Yep.
And it's all about the fashion world. Ooh, yeah, what a
Yeah, but there's
wonderful
a-
thing
but
I want to
Lee,
know about.
It's a
Believe me,
murder.
there's
It's a murder
actually-
mystery movie, is what it is.
Ooh, someone in the fashion world was killed. Oh no.
Have you guys heard of the new movie coming out, The Tender Bar?
What?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Anybody want to go? I got passes for next week. Baltimore, Miami, Philly, New York, Washington.
Let's go. All right. Are you going to take me to Philly?
It's a yeah, I don't know. Let's go for the day.
I can take the DC tickets from you.
There's no DC. He didn't say DC.
Yep, at DC at the East Street Theater.
Oh, okay.
All right,
East
who's
Street
up?
Theater? Is that in Southeast?
That's
Fred.
what do you call it? It's what's the handsome guy married to the beautiful attorney from Britain? George Clooney's directing it, and Matt Damon.
Oh,
It's gotta be
I
great.
see her. I don't know. What's her
I'm
Yeah.
name?
tired of all this crap.
Fred has to pick between Iron Horse and Space Race.
Iron Horse, please.
For how much?
As much as I can go.
5, 10. There we go.
10.
What category?
Iron Horse.
Iron Horse for
Iron Horse for 10. He won more Senate elections, 9 straight, than any other politician in history.
Oh, Lee should know that.
I have his card.
Fred. Oh, God.
Well, raise your hand first.
Lee did. Lee raised his hand first. He's from the
I
Senate.
didn't raise my hand. I don't
No, he
know.
didn't. No, Fred, who is it?
It's who was Strom Thurmond?
No.
I want to recount. How many years was he sitting there?
Don't do that. That's
He
this is
won
not a
more
political
Senate
show.
elections, 9 straight, than any other politician in history. Lee.
Who is Mr. Bird?
Robert Byrd, correct.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Fred, there you go, buddy.
Nice.
He knows his
Lee, you're
stuff
up.
more than me.
And it just hit me in the head. You said Strom, and I went, "Oh, well, if it's not
Well,
Strom,
can't be
it's gotta
Strom.
be-
That's
Oh, it's got to be Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird. All right,
You're up.
so we'll do Space Race for 10. I'm going to play this like a real Jeopardy game.
All right. Who's the only character to have a speaking role in both movies, The Right Stuff and Apollo 13? Lee.
Oh. Who is Tom Hanks?
No.
He was
Who's
in
the only
Right
character to have a speaking role in both movies, The Right Stuff and Apollo 13? Both are very
gosh, I
good
saw
movies.
both of them. Let's see.
Yeah, they're very good movies.
Yeah, but Tom Hanks wasn't in Right Stuff. Who was in Right Stuff and Apollo 13? I have a feeling.
Yes.
Well, see, I already answered, so someone else.
Anybody?
Go ahead.
Uh-uh.
We can't come up with one.
Who is Deke Slayton?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Just
Yes,
kidding.
you were.
No, wasn't.
All right.
All right, I'm still up.
Yep.
All right, let's do Space Race for 8.
Who did the American media nickname Muttnik in quotes?
We sent a dog up around 1960. And
Oh, we just talked about this yesterday, Chuck and I.
Who did the American media nickname Muttnik? Muttnik in
Yep, I know.
Lee.
The
The
Russian.
first dog into space.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Okay.
Damn it. When you say it, it's going to bring me back to my childhood.
Okay.
Oh,
Scooby-Doo! Just kidding.
I was Scooby-Doo.
Oops.
Oops.
Lee's
Amy
not a
dropped
brother.
her
Lee.
phone- dropped something.
Uh-oh, what is going on over there?
Yeah, what is going on?
Amy.
okay.
Amy 200.
I'm gonna guess. Is it Latka?
Latka. Correct. Yep.
Not in the form of a question.
What is Latka?
There you go. You're
How
up.
did you know that? You're
Chuck
on the-
and I talked about it. Of all the things it
I
was
thought
in
Latko was the guy on Taxi.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the
Wow.
collector had Latka the dog.
Wow.
Oh,
For 6.
cool.
What does Mir, the name of the Russian space station, mean in Russian?
Miskasklin inakraka rochinki.
Vodka. It means vodka. What does Mir, the name of the Russian space station, mean in Russian?
Jesus.
Both Fred and Pauline came up. You guys come up like this, and
We're not sure.
Yes.
yeah. Pauline,
What is star?
no. Fred,
What is life?
no.
Well, the other one would be Eagle if you're going to be a Boy Scout. Star Life and
What
Eagle.
is space?
No.
Oh,
What does Mir, the name of the Russian space station, mean in Russian? Tora or Amy?
No clue.
world domination.
I have no idea.
Tora?
No clue.
The answer is peace.
Oh, those Russians.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're so peaceful.
Vodka. Vodka. All right. Pauline, you're still up.
That'll cause
Before.
peace. Vodka.
Base
What?
race for 4.
The only two sitting U.S. senators ever to go in space shared what pair of initials? I have no idea who came up.
Say that again.
Okay. The only two sitting U.S. senators ever to go into space shared what pair of initials? Lee.
What is J and G?
Yep.
And who are they?
Well, you didn't ask that question.
I'm just asking you.
All right. Well, I know John Glenn is one of them. I don't know who the other one is.
Okay. Anybody else know who the other one is?
Jake.
Gunky.
Glass.
Gorbachev.
Grissom.
Grissom.
Garn.
That's it.
Jake Garn.
Garn.
Jake Garn. Okay.
Senator Garn.
All right. Lee, you're up.
For 2.
What proper noun was the first word spoken to the world from the surface of the moon?
Oh.
Lee.
Oh, God. Whatever has landed. Oh, Jesus.
What proper
Tranquility
noun?
Base. Tranquility Base.
No. What proper noun was the first word spoken to the world from the surface of the moon?
Oh, I know it now.
Fred.
Eagle? No, that's not a problem.
Oh.
I don't understand the question because they landed and he said the eagle has landed. And then when he came out, he said, that's one small step for man.
But he said something first. What proper noun was the first word spoken to the world from the surface of the moon?
Tranquility Base was something.
I'll try.
Pauline.
What is Houston?
Very good. It's Houston.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy, that
wow.
That was so easy that we blew by Houston and we went on to come up with something else. Very good.
It's like Houston, we have a problem.
Houston.
Houston this, Houston
The
that.
eagle has landed.
All right. Iron Horse for 2.
This author wrote America's best-selling novel every year from 1993 to 2000 with a different novel every year.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite authors.
1993.
Who is John Grisham?
Very good. Every year from 93 to 2000.
I just put 6 of his books on my shelf
I
tonight.
love his book.
Yay!
And the one he turned into a movie with Tom Cruise called
Jack Reacher.
no.
Oh.
What the fuck is the movie called? It's a
I know the one
Memphis
you're talking about.
Memphis lawyer. The Firm.
The Firm.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's
Declined
right.
the
That's a
Firm.
good movie, good book, and a good movie.
I didn't read the book, but I saw the movie. The movie was good.
For 4.
For 4.
What's the only name ever used by 4 British kings in a row? Pauline.
What is James?
No.
I'm gonna guess.
Lee and Fred came up at the exact same time. So Lee, you tell me.
What is Edward?
No. Then Fred, then Amy.
What is Henry?
No. Amy.
What is George?
Very good. It was George. For 6. This event was won by the same team the first 25 times it was held from 1851 to 1983.
Ooh.
So, what?
Would you see that one more time?
Oh,
This
I know.
event was won by the same team the first 25 times it was held from 1851 to 1983.
I'm the only one who
Fred
knows
was
it.
first. Fred's
Okay,
worst.
Fred.
What is America's Cup? Boom,
Very
Rhode
good.
Island.
That's exactly
Very good.
right, Fred. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, I know what it is. But you beat me to it, Fredo.
All right, last one. In 2004, this replaced The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet as the longest running sitcom in American history. Lee.
What is Leave It to Beaver?
No.
Can you read
Oh,
that
wait.
one more time?
What is I Love Lucy?
No. In 2004, this replaced The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet as the longest running sitcom
2004. I'm
in
an idiot.
American history.
I know who it is, Bill. Damn it.
Amy?
Go ahead,
Simpsons?
Zeba. Who?
What?
What are the Simpsons?
Very
No.
good. This,
What? I thought MASH.
No.
you know how long The Simpsons have been on?
I know.
Ages.
All right, that's it.
Cool.
All right, let me add them up.
So Bill, I want to ask you, what do you think of the whole Aaron Rodgers thing?
He's an idiot. He's a liar. He's blown all kinds of business deals. He's a complete moron.
Can't believe the NFL didn't suspend him
He's a complete moron.
Now, if
I'm
Tucker's gonna have this
surprised.
thing.
I'm surprised State Farm kept him.
He's been
he's a
fined
liar
only
and deceitful.
$16,000.
Yeah, only
He makes $1.5 million a week, and they fined him $16,000.
I know.
Oh, okay. Gee, I feel really bad. I'll never do it again.
Please explain to me where he got a PhD in entomology. Explain it to me.
Well, can you explain to me what the hell you're talking about?
Aaron Rodgers lied about being unvaccinated.
No, by being
what does entomology have to do with anything?
He told his team, he told the NFL, and he and his doctor came up with the things. The NFL was aware of what he chose to do, but they chose not to pursue it until the press got a hold of it and blew it up, and then they feel like they had to do something about it.
And I hate how the commissioner was defending him.
I lost a lot of respect for him. He also was his answers. He was lying. He was deceitful. So I just lost respect for him.
I think it's tough
I hate how the NFL defended him by not suspending him.
to have guys sweating and breathing all over each other, and he wasn't.
Halloween party
vaccinated. Paul, Amy, on your left hand, did you hurt your finger?
Yeah, my dog scratched me accidentally.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, and you're feeling better, I hope.
Yeah, I'm feeling so much better than I was before.
Good.
I almost feel normal. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. And do you still have a lot of people living in your house?
No.
Well, they all left. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, what you did was a very nice thing. So
Let's see. And Pauline, you have a lot of rings on tonight. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. You see
My normal.
oh, you're normal. Okay.
I usually take them off by the time we get to this.
Well, there's a lot of diamonds there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a diamond fan.
Nice. Beautiful.
This one is a
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, you know.
yeah. This is a Black Star Sapphire. That's a different.
So
All right.
I know you're a neighbor. I know you're a neighbor. What street were you on again? Let me see. I'll get my boys over there. We'll go grab some hot ice for me.
By the way, Lee, entomology is the study of diseases.
No, I understand, but who claimed he had a PhD in it?
That was the whole thing was when did he become a PhD of entomology?
Well,
to know all
maybe
these
he
things.
claimed that he was. I don't know.
He was saying all the science was wrong, blah, 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 blah. It's like, whatever.
Well,
So-
he had allergies, and he and his doctor decided that he shouldn't try it.
Yeah. Be more truthful with your answers and just come out and say that right off the bat instead of lying to the whole time. So that's a problem I have. And I lost a lot of respect for Drew Brees too. So whatever.
Why? What did he do?
He made comments that backfired on him big time. Then he tried to backtrack it, and now a lot of people just don't want to be his friend anymore. Like you got to watch what you say when you were an athlete like that, and you got to watch what you say because it majorly backfired on him. So
hey, Tora, why don't we do a show from your sports closet? Like we'll just go in and see how many Redskins shirts you have and how many.
Well, Lee's been to my apartment, so he knows how big it is. So.
Not that big.
All right.
By the way,
all right.
Amy
has
Steve, Captain White's is gone. It's very sad.
the lowest points. That there are actually points. 34 for Amy, 36 for Fred, 43 for Lee, and 50 for Pauline. And Tora doesn't even have a point, so he's not allowed to play Final Jeopardy.
Now wait a minute. I remember the first round he got one. What was the one you got right?
He got
Tora?
one
No, he
answer.
did not.
He got one answer right, didn't he?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
He got one right. He got one right.
Yeah, I
I
remember
remember
that.
that.
Get him out, Tora.
Yeah, Lee has to catch up.
I
He
don't
got,
have it. I don't have it. Sorry, Tora. I didn't mark it.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
just
so
wanna
Tora
get
can
one
play. He has let's give him 30 points.
We're not gonna give him 30 points, but he did get one right.
It doesn't matter how many points he has. We had to bet it all.
That's true.
So-
1 point could win it all.
That's right. So
That's
let's
true.
give him 3. 3 points for Tora. All right. Go ahead, Bill.
Famous places is the final answer.
Famous
Ooh.
places. Make your wagers.
Funny guy.
Here it is. It became the principal royal residence in 1837 on the accession of Queen Victoria, who was the first monarch to reside here. Her predecessor, William IV, had died before its completion.
Oh, I got it.
All right, we're ready.
It became
All
the
right,
principal.
George's going to win it all.
It became the principal royal residence in 1837 on the accession of Queen Victoria, who was the first monarch to reside here. Her predecessor, William IV, had died before its completion.
I already wrote mine down. I think I could put a long guess on this one.
Oh, we got to write him down. I forgot.
Oh, geez, Fred. How long have we been doing this? Come on, Fred. Come on, Freddie.
Oh, you guys don't know the song back in my day. Do the Freddy. It was a dance and a song. Do the Freddy.
Do the Freddie.
There you go.
Lee got a
Yeah, I have
comment.
lots of songs. Mr. Lee. Hi, Mr. Lee.
Lee, you got a comment.
Yay, I got a comment. I also have a private chat. Somebody private chatted me.
That was Toro.
Will you say the question one more time? Because I've
Sure. Well, it's the answer, but I need the
yes,
question.
do that.
It became the
Thanks,
principal royal residence in 1837 on the accession of Queen Victoria, who was the first monarch to reside here. Her predecessor, William IV, had died before its completion.
Okay.
All right,
All
hold on.
right. Whenever you're ready.
Here we go.
What is Buckingham Palace?
Okay. Toro.
What is
I
Tora's-
can't. What's your answer?
What is Tor's
Royal-
apartment?
Royal Palace.
A Royal Palace.
Lee.
Okay. Buckingham Palace.
Okay. Pauline.
I had Buckingham Palace
I
and
don't
I
see
had
it.
Windsor Castle. I've been to both, but Windsor's older, so Buckingham Palace.
Okay. Amy.
Buckingham.
There. Buckingham Palace. That's the answer.
Windsor is too old. I did the same thing
Yeah.
as Pauline.
All right, we all won. Yay!
So.
Hey,
All right.
Book number one.
What's the difference between a palace and a castle?
One you
I have
live in and
no
one
idea.
you don't. Just kidding. I have no idea.
Castle's bigger.
I have
Castle-
no idea.
A castle is defensive, and a palace is a residence. And you know how you see all those, like, that's why when you look up and there's like the pieces go down like Pauline's do.
Yeah.
That would be a castle. So that's a defensive place. Now
Yeah,
it might end up like a palace after a while, but it's
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, that's
Castles
another
have
place.
Turrets and moats and
Yeah. Because they're defensive.
places. to
Castles
live.
are. We went to Leeds Castle when we visited Julie's brother. That stuff is fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. It's cold in those
Let me
areas.
tell you, one of the best things you can do as a vacation thing is go to Germany and take one of the Rhine River tours, and they go down and they show you, and also was it the Neckar? We lived on the Heidelberg was on the Neckar River, and the Neckar River you go on a tour of all the castles along the Neckar River.
nice.
And so many great stories, you know, and they tell them this about this castle and this about this castle, and one of them was the guy who used to be the lord or whatever at this castle that had this gigantic wine barrel, and they had run out of wine, and the wine steward didn't know what to do, so he just put water in the cup, and he gave it to the Lord, and he took a sip, and he had a heart attack and died
There you go.
because it wasn't wine, it was just water. So
Water will
anyways,
kill
all
you,
kinds
right?
of fun little stories. Yeah.
Okay. Would you
What else?
guys be willing when we
Yes.
do our Christmas show? Would you all be willing to wear ugly Christmas sweaters?
I don't have
I
one.
already
I
got
don't know.
mine. I already bought mine.
I don't have
I
one.
got to find my other one. If not, I'll buy another one. But to wear ugly Christmas sweaters, and we'll vote on the ugliest Christmas sweater.
Let's do it.
Are
I
we
have
doing
pretty
are
Christmas
we doing
sweaters.
No,
we
you
doing
don't.
Secret
No
Santa
such
again?
thing.
What?
Are we doing Secret Santa again this year?
Not. I hadn't planned on it.
Anyone? I'm not doing it because I don't want some damn hat that says I'm Tour's #1 fan.
I like that hat.
Hey, it was
I'll
a
send it
random.
to you.
It was a random thing. Okay, look, we all.
I know you and Fred and Bill. I know.
Tora?
I still have it in my studio. It's right up there. Oh, there it is over there.
Oh my.
I mean, it'll be there forever, but still, I would have rather had cash.
All right.
Just kidding.
Okay. All right. Let's play Linkum.
Okay, how do you do that?
You ready?
I don't know how to do it.
You played it before.
Oh, okay, then I do know how to do it.
It's a pop culture game of connecting clues. Ready?
Amy's good at this.
Oh yeah.
Come Blow Your Horn nursery rhyme meets a giant health insurance company. Come Blow Your Horn nursery rhyme meets a giant health insurance company. You can just say it out. Doesn't matter. You can say
Little Boy Blue Anthem.
No.
Wow. Little Boy Blue Cross.
Little Boy Blue Cross and Shield.
Little Boy Blue Cross and Shield.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
I got it.
Worst insurance ever.
An outdoorsy mail order company meets tofu.
Ooh.
LL Bean Curd. LL Bean Curd.
Very good. LL
Wow,
Bean Curd. Very good.
Lee.
That's a good one.
Speaking of Maine.
An Adam Sandler movie meets the hometown of the UW Badgers. Pauline, you ought to know this.
Wisconsin. Madison. No.
Oh yeah, Madison, Wisconsin.
Billy Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison,
Sorry.
Very good.
Thank you, Diva.
The Godfather of Soul meets a Rolling Stones hit from 1971.
James Brown Sugar.
Very good.
My era.
No, I did it also, Fred. So it's not my era.
The DJ in American Graffiti, which is a great movie, meets a fairy tale kid with magic seeds.
Oh, God damn it! God
Wait,
damn
say this one more
it!
time. Wait, hold on. Say this again.
The DJ in American Graffiti meets a fairy tale kid with magic
I got it.
seeds.
Wolfman Jack and the Beanstalk.
Wolfman Jack and the Beanstalk.
I got
Very
it
good.
first, you stinkers.
The Wayans Brothers sketch comedy show meets Paul Newman's pool shark flick.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay,
The
what's the
Wayans
first
Brothers sketch comedy show
I
meets
know.
Fast Daddy is the second part of it. Fast Daddy, what's the first part?
No, it's not.
the
fast.
Wayans Brothers sketch comedy show meets Paul Newman's pool shark flick.
I know it's in living color. What's Paul Newman's movie called?
Color of Money?
Yes. In
Yep.
living color of money.
Very good.
Excellent. Excellent.
A container for earrings and necklaces meets a compilation of songs by the same artist packaged together.
Jewelry box set.
Very good.
Very good.
Good job, Lee.
A jazz immortal meets the World Cup of Tennis.
Miles Davis Cup.
Wow.
The singer of You're So Vain meets the singers of The Sound of Silence.
Carly Simon.
Carly Simon Garfunkel. Damn
Very
it.
good. The 30s jazz vocalist known for Strange Fruit meets an American hotel chain.
Billie Holiday Inn.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good. Very
Holiday
good.
Inn is a great movie, by the
I
way.
was
Have you ever
stuck
seen
on-
it? That's a
I was
great
stuck on
movie.
Ella Fitzgerald, Deep, and I was trying to figure out how Fitzgerald would go to a hotel. I'm going, Billie
That's
Holiday Inn. Nice. Good job.
The wife of Bill Clinton's VP meets the Myra Breckinridge novelist.
Lisa noticed.
No,
What the
I'm
hell?
not. No, I don't know. I don't even know his VP. Yes, I do.
The
No,
wife
Lord.
of Bill Clinton's VP meets the Myra
I can't remember
Breckinridge
her first
novelist.
name.
It's Tipper Gore something.
Wait, can you say it one more time?
The wife of Bill Clinton's VP meets the
Tipper
Myra Breckinridge novelist.
That I couldn't tell you. You're not even
Tipper
close.
Gore Vidal.
Very good.
Tipper
Gore
Gore. Is
Vidal.
that what you said?
Very good.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Tipper Gore. I had no idea about. I don't read.
The vampire novelist meets the San Francisco treat.
Ooh. Lee.
Rice-A-Roni at the end. Okay, so what do we got to start?
Anne Rice-A-Roni.
And Rice-A-Roni.
And Rice-A-Roni. Very good. Skipper and Marianne's locale meets Marlon Brando's domain of genetic freaks.
Oh,
Gilligan's Island?
Island of Dr. Moreau. But what's the first
Dr.
thing?
Moreau.
Gilligan's Island of Dr.
Moreau.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, Lord.
Barbara
I
Streisand.
like doing them together.
Barbara Streisand's Fanny Bryce meets Winona Ryder's institutionalization.
Ooh.
Barbara Streisand's Fanny Bryce meets Winona Ryder's institutionalization. I can't say that word.
Dolly.
My Fair.
Barbara Streisand's Fanny Bryce meets Winona Ryder's institutionalization.
No clue.
Dolly.
I got nothing.
Oh. Hello, Dolly. Is that right?
It's not Hello Dolly.
No, there's a different.
I mean, all I hear is Pauline saying Dolly something.
Yeah, Fanny Bryce was.
All right, Bill, move on.
It's funny girl something. What is?
Oh, funny girl.
Funny
girl
what?
interrupted.
Very good.
Oh,
Funny girl
shit. I
interrupted.
didn't know.
Very good.
Okay.
An
I've actually
Abbott
seen
and
that.
Costello baseball skit meets freedom of speech.
Who's on First Amendment?
Very good.
Nice. That's good.
The man known as Yeezy meets the non-communist side of the Brandenburg Gate.
Wait, say that one more time.
The man known as Yeezy meets the non-communist side of the Brandenburg Gate.
No
It's
clue.
Little Wayne something.
Conway, West Germany.
No.
No.
Kanye West, England.
No.
No.
Westgate. West
You got the first part.
Conway.
Kanye West Gate.
Lee doesn't know this.
Why?
Conway, West.
The man known as Yeezy meets the non-communist side of the Brandenburg Gate.
Kanye West, Germany.
Good one, Tora.
West
No,
Berlin.
Amy already said
Kanye West, Berlin. Correct.
Ah,
Conway, West
gotcha.
Berlin.
The 1995 Chris Farley farce meets Batman's Robin.
Ooh, that's more of a
that.
crowd.
Tommy Boy Wonder.
Yeah, Tommy Boy is such a
Oh,
good movie. God, it's a
whoa.
good movie. It's such a good movie. All right, last one. The Rays storybook monkey meets the heavyweight champ of grills.
Ooh.
Curious George Foreman.
Very good. Very good.
I love that girl.
I was picturing Curious George, and then yeah, poor George.
That's a cute one.
Yeah.
Anybody ever own a George Foreman grill?
Yes,
Oh,
I
hell
love
yeah.
them. I got the mini one though.
You've never had. Oh, they're great, Diva.
Yeah, we got ours.
Now they have all kinds that are just like the George Foreman grill.
Although I almost screwed up one time when grilling burgers. So
All right. Hold on. Okay, let's take a poll.
Oh, God.
How many things have you done? So check it off. Been married? Yes.
Yep.
Except
Oh, yeah, I have this. Go ahead.
been divorced. Nobody in this room has been divorced. Fallen in
Fred
love.
might have been.
no.
Everybody's fallen in love.
Yes.
Yes, I've fallen in love.
Skipped school.
Yes.
Yes, I have many
No.
times.
Do I get 1 point for each one of these?
Sure. Fred, you never skipped school? Really?
Wow, golden boy.
I skipped once in college.
I did like for 1 hour because I was a senior. It was my last week, and I said I can't go. This is my last chance. I got to go now. So I took off for an hour, but I mean that wasn't skipping school. I didn't go anywhere.
In college, I got to class late. That was.
Dude, I skip classes and shit all the time.
Rode in an ambulance.
Yes.
What?
Rode in an
Rode
ambulance.
ambulance.
Yeah.
Yes,
Everybody's done that?
Yes.
I have.
Been to Hawaii.
Yes.
Yep.
I am going next month.
I
No,
mean,
you haven't been
you haven't
there.
been yet.
My
So
wife has been.
I have not been. Tora's not been. Fred,
My
you been
wife, and since we've been married, she's been 3 times. I haven't been.
there?
You have never been to Hawaii?
I did
Fred?
on my way to Thailand.
Kathy went 3 times.
Okay.
Her
I
brother
lived
lives
there.
here. No,
Been
her
to
brother lives
Paris.
I lived there.
Everyone's been to Paris.
Never been to Paris.
No.
Where's the other one? Been to Vegas.
Yep.
Yes, I've been to Vegas.
Been to Italy.
Yep.
No.
No.
Visited Mexico.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Swam in the Pacific.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
Wait, define Pacific. Do you mean like California?
And Hawaii.
Just
the
swam in the
Pacific
Pacific.
Ocean.
Means the ocean.
No.
And
no.
that's why I've been in the ocean, because I was in Hawaii. I lived in Hawaii, so I've been in the
I was in the Indian Ocean, not the Pacific.
Flown in a helicopter.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Nor do I ever want to.
I want to, but
So
I've never
much
done
fun.
it. Been on a cruise.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Fred, you never been on a cruise?
Don't want to go.
That's hard
Why?
to believe.
Oh,
Going in
cruise
the
is
spring
awesome,
again.
Fred.
They really are great. You
They are
unpack
great.
once and that's it. And you eat.
I want to go see the place. I don't
days.
want to just like go out for 8 hours and have to come back by dinner time or something. No,
That's the only drawback.
I ain't going.
You
ain't
go
getting
stop
me
at
on
Thomas, St. Thomas for the whole day? Oh, yeah, man. Besides that, the cruise is like a vacation in and of itself.
No, I want to
You
go
eat-
around. I want to do everything. I want to get stuck in traffic, and I want to do everything everybody else does.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna
That's
stay
fine.
home.
Gone camping.
Oh
Yeah.
Yes.
Never.
Okay. I never done it either. Served on a jury.
Yes.
I got thrown off of a jury. I guess I
I-
served for a day.
Dying to be on a jury. I've
No,
never
I was
been
just
able to.
not. I
I
was
want to be on
assigned to
one
that.
day too, but I'm also afraid too.
I was
because-
seated. I was seated as one of the 13 jurors they used because this was a murder case,
Yep.
and
That's what I
I was
want.
on a murder case.
they voir dired us, and after like forever, finally said, "You go stand." And I was dressed nice. I had a nice suit on and all. And these guys in the back had like no teeth combined for all of them. Nobody had a shirt. Nobody had a T-shirt that didn't have a rip or a hole or like
Wow.
cow manure on the elbow or something. And it's me and all the hillbillies. And they said, the court wanted. This was like, I mean, we never even got to lunch. This was like 1:30, and they kept saying, "We got to get through this before we can get you to eat." And then they threw us all out.
No, I want to be on a murder trial. I
It
want
was
to
a
be there.
murder.
for
It was a
days.
murder for a baby. A murder of a
Yeah.
baby. And they told us it was going to be 3 weeks of trial.
I'm
And-
afraid to.
There you go.
Ours was like 3 days.
It was really weird. It was really hard. Do you know this person? They brought the grandmother in. They brought the mother in. They brought. Oh, jeez. And they look so sad. And I don't want to carry on with this, but it was one of the worst experiences of my life. And I think I was like, yeah. I mean, that's probably what would have said. Get that slobbering baby off the jury. We need adults here.
Well, my only fear. My
James
only fear.
Horan was the actual guy trying our trial, who was the
My
DA
only-
of Paris County.
My only fear of joining a jury is like if they're like a serious criminal.
Yeah.
They might find ways to like intimidate the jury, like the
I think that's
Yeah.
the most.
Let the judge handle that.
Yeah, let the judge up at the Rickenhouse one do it. Me.
Yeah.
Dance
Oh,
in the
hey,
ring.
real quick. Hey, Amy, as an attorney here. So one of the jurors was an emergency room pediatrician. I kept saying, well, he's going to get bounced in about 2 seconds, right? They brought counsel up from both sides. They went to the bench. They talked, and he said he could do it. But I think it would sway the other jurors in that if I'm listening to you and Bill and all the other jurors, and the guy who walks in and says, "Oh yeah, I'm an emergency room physician, a pediatrician," I'm going to go like, "Oh well, I think I'm going to listen to him."
Right.
They both must have thought he was going to help their side.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That would have helped their son. That's exactly. So they were both going to play to him.
Yep.
It's interesting.
So what was it about a parade?
Dance in the rain.
Oh,
Yeah.
dance in the rain.
Of
Everyone dance in the rain? I have.
Yeah.
Sang karaoke.
Yes.
Never.
You
But
never.
you
sang
have a nice
karaoke?
voice. I
Wow.
can picture.
Diva, you've never sang karaoke.
Not in public.
Karaoke
Did he
in
say that?
Memphis, Tennessee was so much fun.
What?
Been on TV.
What is it?
Yes.
Been on TV.
Yes.
Okay. Fred and I were at the Caps game.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah. You remember?
on TV.
Yeah. Hold
Oh,
on.
God, Fred.
Hold on.
Oh,
It was
God.
awesome.
Oh, outside. Outside. You mean on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant in at the game.
Stanley Cup.
Yeah, outside.
All right. None of that, Amy.
Sorry.
Yeah. Here's Billy Boy.
Fred shows up again.
This
Where am
Fred's
I?
covering his ears because Bill's screaming.
Hold on. Fred shows up at some point in time. Fred, you show up at some point in time. You walk across the screen.
All right. Well, maybe next time. All right.
No, you're on there. You're on there.
I don't need to see myself. Thank you.
It was awesome. It was a good time. Been downhill skiing.
No.
Yes.
I grew up in New England, born and raised in New England.
I mean, not like Olympic downhill skiing, but I've skied down a mountain.
Been water skiing.
Yes.
I attempted it.
I tried it too, couldn't get up.
I did. I had a good time.
Rode on a
Canada.
motorcycle.
Yes.
Yes.
Amy?
Motorcycle, yeah.
You rode on a motorcycle? Okay.
My
Jumped out of a plane.
No.
Absolutely no
chance in hell.
freaking way. No.
Dying to do that. Been to a drive-in movie.
Oh yeah.
Yes. One right down around Winchester.
Rode an elephant.
Yes.
No.
You
Where?
rode an elephant?
Thailand.
Wow.
Wow. Was it scary?
Yes, because it was big.
Yeah. Donated blood.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to know what a sissy I am? My father was having surgery. Oh gosh, Kathy and I were going out. We've been married 42 years, so more than that. And everybody said, "Well, you got to go give blood for your father. You got to go. He's having some, All right. So I went. Kathy came with me. We
You
come
passed
back.
out.
My mother says, "How'd you make out?" I said, "Oh, fine. I didn't feel a thing." And they said, "Well, how's Kathy got the Band-Aid? What's going on?" I said, "Oh, I got in there. I chickened out. She did it for me. She gave me the pint of blood." My own father. What a sissy I am.
And since then, you've had how many colonoscopies?
I have never given blood to anybody.
Your panini that you got it all squashed.
I'd rather give blood than get somebody to give me the hanky.
All right.
Got a piercing.
Never.
I don't have the.
How many, Amy?
Well, I did. I
No,
almost got a
we did
Prince
you. We
Albert
took-
I only
one.
have two.
And Pauline, how many do you have?
Only two.
Oh, okay.
Got
I
a
almost got
tattoo.
Prince Albert once.
Got a tattoo.
No.
Oh,
Nope.
don't.
Oh, smack that cat!
Lee, do you have a
Smack
tattoo?
him right back, Pauline.
Lee, do you have a tat?
No, I don't have a tattoo.
Billy boy?
Why is the cat
Smack that
upset?
cat!
Because I'm
Oh,
trying to
that
push
cat would be
her
across
off.
the room, man. I swear to God.
I'm trying to push her off the table. and
I
she's
don't
not.
care. She swings at me, I'm swinging at her. Pow! Hell no.
Driven a stick shift vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Every day.
Anybody's done that.
Got one
What
out
was
front right
what
now.
was between ear piercings? What was the
Tattoo.
No
Tattoo.
tattoo.
Oh, I
Been
think Pauline's got a whole upper body. All right, go ahead.
Been scuba diving.
No, they wouldn't
No.
let me because of my lungs.
I did
No.
snuba.
I did
Scuba. No, I wanna
snorkel.
do
I
scuba diving.
snorkeled.
That wants me to be certified.
Been in a limousine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Amy,
never been
you
in a
ever
limousine?
limo?
Really?
He's never been in a limousine?
Wow.
What kind of cheap ass husband did you have when you got married?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
You
I'm
tell
kidding.
me.
Wow. Got a speeding ticket, Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Broken a bone.
No, I don't. I think I broke 2 ribs once, but
I've had
they
little
didn't do
chips
anything
like
about
in
You
it.
here.
would know it if you did.
No, I
had-
did. I did
know.
break 2 ribs, but there's nothing for them to do.
Right.
I just got
I've had a
wrapped.
couple little chips, but nothing. I've never been in a cast or anything.
I thought I broke a toe, but they told me I didn't.
And also, yeah, one time I had a knee, like a hairline fracture in
What's
my
with
knee.
the heartbeat?
That's Ben's phone. I mean, Bill's phone. I call my son Bill. all the
It's
time.
not a heartbeat. It's
What else you
the
got? It's locked up.
Kit
It's,
from Knight
it's
Rider.
from Kit.
Oh,
Knight Rider?
okay.
Knight Rider.
Yeah.
It sounds
Or-
like that. Yeah,
It's also
Yeah.
sounds like the Battlestar Galactica guys.
exactly.
Cylons.
The Cylons. Yeah. Well,
Thank you.
Kind of like Cylons.
Yeah.
Kind of a Cylonia. Cylonica.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that fucking practice. Okay. Had stitches.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's
Yeah.
had stitches?
And look, my
From
my,
here to
my
here, I had
stitches.
stitches.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's like gone. You can't see the 15.
I've had
over
lots of
here.
stitches.
What happened?
I had skin cancer removed about 2 months ago.
Where they put
Okay.
Oh,
in there
well, they've done a great job fixing it because you can't see it.
Yeah, you don't notice it. And then last one, travel alone.
Yes.
How far?
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Have you ever been to Rhode Island by yourself, Fred?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Done.
Yep.
I like to travel alone.
Yeah. So I was there was a commercial I was watching that day. It was pretty funny. They said, you ever see this one commercial where the one guy goes, what do they call earthquakes on Mars?
Oh,
Marsquakes?
Well, it was interesting. And they said,
seismic
why,
events.
and they said, why does the psychic network need a telephone number?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry,
I thought that was pretty good. Okay. We'll kind of round up what's going on. Now, I'm going to be out. Monday, I got a work meeting. I'm out next Friday, Julie's birthday. The following Monday is Emily's basketball game. So I'm going to be out for a couple weeks. I don't know who wants to take the lead on this stuff, but I'm going to be out for a while. A question for you.
I got some questions. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Bill.
Go ahead.
All right. What do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
No idea.
Same middle name. I was horrified when my wife told me that my
Wait.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
It's a good one.
Who was the last person to wear the number 8, and why does he wear the number 8?
For what?
Hockey jersey. Why does Ovechkin? Why does he wear the number 8? Oh no, who was the last person to wear the jersey number 8?
Ovechkin.
No, before him. Who's the last person to wear the number 8?
I don't even remember.
Steve Eminger was the last person to wear number 8.
And why did Ovechkin pick Eminger's jersey?
Because that was the year his brother died. I think he had a brother who died at a very early age, and I think he died when he was 8 years old. I think that's why he chose the number. I'm almost positive. What's the best type of cheese to you guys?
The best cheese?
Brie.
Brie? Okay.
Brie.
If I can't have Wisconsin cheese curds, Gouda.
Okay.
Oh, I do like Gouda.
Okay. I like feta cheese. Feta cheese is good.
Or Havarti. Havarti is good.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't pick. I like aged provolone though. It's hard to find.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, did you know that you can actually listen to the blood in your veins? You just have to listen very closely.
Very nice.
Lee.
That is terrible.
What is the weirdest thing you've seen in someone else's house?
Oh my God. A ferret.
That's the weirdest thing?
Oh, we found a sex toy in a friend's guest bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was looking for tissues or something and pulled open it was their guest bedroom. And we were like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
That belongs to.
How did you know what it was, Amy?
You can't help but know what certain things are.
I'm kidding. I'm teasing.
I mean, you see pictures.
I can't think of anything weird I've ever seen in anybody's house. I must have.
I know, me too. What have I seen in someone's house? I went, hey. Oh, I know what it was. Well, never mind. I shouldn't say. Anyway, a whole bunch of books about chlamydia.
What?
I went to escort this girl to a wedding, and she put me in her guest room, and there was a line of books about living with chlamydia. And I'm like, well, I guess we're not going to do anything goofy tonight. But we did with our clothes on. That's all.
Oh, great. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Pureed nuts.
What?
Peanut?
Peanut smash.
Nut butter. Oh.
So
I don't like that
It leads to the question, creamy peanut butter or crunchy?
Oh, Bill, how about creamy nut butter?
Depends on what it's for. Straight
Crunchy peanut butter and jelly all day long. Gotta be crunchy.
I like
peanut butter.
crunchy.
I like
nut butter.
I like a crunchy every once in a while.
I like them both, but crunchy more often.
What would be
I like creamy nut butter. Okay, go ahead.
What would be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time?
Colonoscopies.
I'm with you, Fred. I'm with you, Fred.
There you go.
Fred, how'd that colonoscopy go?
Great.
How about prostate stimulation?
Oh my God.
Did you sing Moon River?
Moon River. Yeah, that was great. I don't understand what you're doing. Oh, Moon.
It's awful.
Who's seen the movie Road Trip? Who's seen the movie Road Trip? Anybody?
Which one is that?
Remember, Bill, when we watched that on Men Are Good? I fell off the couch and couldn't stop laughing. I almost couldn't breathe. This is before I knew I had a lung disease. I started laughing so hard, I fell off the couch, and I was seriously almost had respiratory arrest.
Oh my
goodness! It was when the guy was getting his prostate stimulated so that he could make a donation to the sperm bank.
The bank.
Yeah. Okay.
The bank. Yeah.
What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Oh Lord, have mercy! Rugby would be one. It would be fun to watch.
Ice dancing.
Oh yeah, ice dancing.
Oh my God.
Pole vaulting.
Oh my God! Yeah, that thing would get lodged in.
Oh,
I was going to say javelin, but that would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Javelin. I was going to say bowling, but you know what? I've been in bowling where people were. Hey, why are you letting that cat back up on
This
your
is
table?
a different cat.
All right, that's a good cat.
It reminds me of my older cat.
Another cat.
What two totally normal things would become really weird if you did them back to back?
Colonoscopy first and the prep second. I mean, the prep first. No, colonoscopy first and the prep second.
Okay.
Anybody else?
It's scary thinking about that.
I'm trying to think about something seriously here. Hold on.
What two totally normal things would become really weird if you did them back to back?
How about having dinner and a shower and then dinner? It's like this in the same room. No. Dinner and shower. No. Let me see.
Jumping out of a plane and then putting the parachute on? No. Are you saying one after the other? Is that what you were getting at?
If you did two different things back to back, so not one thing done weird like you're doing, but two different things that are normal back to, like, for instance, mowing the lawn and changing the oil in your car. That's kind of normal, actually.
Pauline, this is free. Pauline, this
thinking
is
swimming in something, that would stick to you.
Pauline, this is for you.
Oh,
yeah.
Belly. Oh.
That's Deuce. He loves my wife so much. My wife's in the bathroom. He does that every time she's in the bathroom because he just likes being next to her.
Yeah.
And he's a neurotic cat, but when he's normal, he's cute. He's a cute cat.
This one is gotten to the point where he has to be around me, like as I'm walking around. And
Is this the one that you got as a stray?
Yes, this is the stray that's now part of my family.
And tell me the one that should have been knocked across the room. Well, how long have you had that one?
She's I've had her 13 years.
Oh my God! See, you've babied her. I'm telling you.
But this
You
one
should know
wants to
better.
sit, this one wants to sit in my lap when I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, well, that one's cute. That's a cutie.
All right, like taking a bath and meeting the president? Something like that? Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, Bill. Fred. That's a good one.
All right. What set of items could you buy that would make a cashier the most uncomfortable?
Oh my God! Duct tape.
And condoms.
No, duct tape.
That would be perfect. Those two, I think they're like, oh, what are you doing?
Duct tape and condoms.
Okay.
There you go. I think that's a winner right there.
I think that the combination would be something along the lines of duct
And
tape,
peanut butter.
duct tape, a saw, condoms, and peanut butter. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a good combination.
It has to be labeled nut squeezins or whatever you called
I
it.
was gonna say whipped cream,
Nut squeezes?
Vaseline.
Creamy nut butter.
Did you just say nut squeezins? Oh my God.
That's my nickname for peanut butter.
Nut squeezins. Squished nuts.
Interesting.
Squished. Oh, you know what? Hey, let's go back to Bill's thing. Right? What was hold on. What was it that he said? Hold on.
The York peppermint patty. She wants to feel the sensation and not taste.
You ready? Nut secretions. How about that, Diva? Nut secretions.
I don't know. That sounds too fancy.
Yeah. Okay. What would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street?
You know what? There's a guy on YouTube that does this. He comes walking up and he goes, "Wow, those are nice melons." And then the girls are like, "What?" And then the guy behind him has 2 melons, and he goes,
"Oh yeah,
he
this guy,
right
like college guys."
Oh my God, right. So funny.
The guy right behind the 2 women.
They also pick up the cucumber.
Yeah.
How about something
I bet you'd like that cucumber, wouldn't you? Something like that. Girls.
No, how about if you say something like, "I thought you'd be dead by now"?
Yeah, that one too.
Wow.
I'll see you here tomorrow.
Yeah. What is something that you just recently realized that you are embarrassed that you didn't realize earlier?
Oh my God, there must be 1,000 things.
Yeah, the fly undone is probably the most.
That was what I was going to say. Your fly's undone. That's right.
Or when you say best retards instead of best regards.
Oh, jeez.
What's that, Bill? Do you know anybody that's done that before?
I do. I've been reminded of that.
Yeah, retards. Hey, best retards. Bill Knowles.
Don't do that.
What are some fun and interesting alternatives to war that countries could settle their differences with?
Arm wrestling.
Dance
Rock,
contest.
paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors would be very good.
Contest would be good. Yeah.
Cabbage growing.
They can't use guns and all that kind of stuff. They got to do nothing to solve the war. So,
you know, really a stupid war when you think about it. We take pieces of lead and shoot them at you guys, and you guys take pieces of lead and shoot them this way, whether it's a hand grenade or a gun, right? And we keep going. And eventually we stop, and we say, okay, we're going to stop. Yeah, you want to sign a truce? Yeah, I agree. And we go on. And then years later, we shoot lead this way and shoot lead that way and send some up, send some down. But really, isn't it archaic? I mean, would you do any other process in the if we said, there's 13 guys, we want to get them down the hill or something, you would never come up with a process like this. Like, we would want to shoot these pieces at them.
Yep.
Once you say, no, I'm not going to shoot anymore. No, yeah, no, you shoot. To me, it just baffles my mind that we use, now they're faster, they're bigger. I mean, it's not a musket, but, you can rip across town with them. Yeah. But it's still, you shoot pieces of lead till you hurt enough guys, and they go, okay, I can't take any more guys getting hurt. We'll stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or that these armies let the higher ups convince them to do this.
Yeah.
So, but I'm convinced that there should always be a woman president. I will always say that to the end of time, that a woman president. There would never be any wars.
Bullshit.
Nope, there would never be any wars. Just every 28 days, some intense negotiations.
Uh-huh.
I said that from dawn of time.
All right, Joker.
No, I got that from Robin.
Every 28 days, that's when there'd be a war every 28 days. That's the problem.
I'm with you, Billy boy. I think we give him a shot. Let him have a chance.
Yep. What would be the best worst name? What would be the best worst name? What would be the best worst name for different types of businesses? Like a dry cleaners, amusement park, whatever.
Oh, one of the big IT consulting firms changed their name to Monday. Was it like IBM?
Yeah,
like,
Monday.
Why would you choose your name Monday? Because everybody hates Mondays. So
it's true.
That failed miserably.
Yeah. I'm still trying to understand why Facebook turned to Meta. I don't understand that.
Yeah. And AOL is now the Oath.
Yeah. What does Meta mean? I don't get it. What does Meta mean?
Meta means like broad. I don't know how to describe it.
I know Metamucil, but I don't know any other Meta. I don't get it.
Well, it's related to data. They use it in a form related to data. Typically, that's later.
But it's what does it mean in? There's another country where meta is not a good word.
Oh.
It means something bad, and yeah.
Yeah, I would distinctly remember when we traveled to France, and this is like 82. We were told to be careful what you say in another language, because it could have a completely different meaning. So we had to be very careful about what we said. So.
Yeah, no, I know who they merged with. WhatsApp, and they formed WhatsApp Meta. What's the matter?
So here's what the dictionary
No,
says.
not working. Not working.
Meta, of a creative work referring to itself or to the conventions of its genre, self-referential. Example, the Enterprise is inherently meta since it doesn't review movies, for example. It reviews reviewers who review movies.
A lot of times when they talk about metadata, it would be like for us, they know we're on at this, we went on at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock and we called into this number, but it doesn't know what we said. That's how they start. That's how they find a lot of these guys when they do these scans of, did I call somebody in the Middle East or something like that? They'll get the metadata from my son and I talking in Egypt. And they'll compare it to other metadata. And if he was like in the same part of town where some bad guy was, that's not a good definition, but that's how it's typically used. They'll have the outside framework. You called him at 4 o'clock and then the bomb went off at 5 o'clock type of thing. We don't know what you said, but we know there's a connection.
Meta in Greek is dead.
Oh, so Facebook is dead. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's like in Spanish, the Nova car.
Yeah.
Means no go.
Yep. Didn't
sell well in Mexico.
Yeah.
Novas did not sell well. Nova, no go.
Couple more.
Yeah.
I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Lee, look at the cat.
This is different.
I'm not looking at the cat.
That one's Callie. She's 17 years old.
Wow.
Where does the general keep his armies? In his sleeveys.
Oh,
are you serious?
Bunch of dad jokes.
That's a dad joke.
Actually,
what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn?
Oh God, it had to do with corduroys. That's all I gotta say.
Most embarrassing thing I've ever worn? A marching band uniform, because the crotch used to hang down to like my knees.
Where you get a wedgie while you're marching high step.
I don't think.
Where have you ever marched high steps, crazy cat lady?
Well, in place.
Oh.
I used to always hate like hotel uniforms and stuff. It was just, I hated it. It was just not something I would ever wear. So
my Arby's uniform.
Oh, I bet.
It's like brown polyester. Horrible.
I once had the cocktail dress right after having given birth to Kyle, but I insisted to wear it to a reunion. And afterward, I looked at the pictures like, that was not a good choice.
Hey, what's ET short for?
Extraterrestrial.
Because he's got small legs. What's ET short for? Because he has small legs. Get it?
Okay. All right. That's all I had for our game night.
So my baby boy stuck in London tonight.
Huh?
What
I
happened?
think he's stuck in London tonight. He just texted. He said, I have to spend the night in London. That's okay.
Where's he going to stay?
He'll go.
He'll walk down the street. Some girl will look at him and he'll say, "Can I spend the night at your flat?" And she'll go, "Yes, please."
Yeah. He should go to a great pub.
He doesn't even. Does he even know that he can do that stuff, Fred? He can be such a dirty dastard.
He's already had a date in Egypt, and he's only been there like 5 days.
I'm telling you, he's a good-looking boy.
How did it happen? You don't want to know.
He's a handsome boy.
I was going to say, you have a
girl
picture of
go,
him?
hello.
I have a picture of him. I'm sure I do.
We've seen him on the show in the background.
Oh, yeah. You've seen him in the show in the background.
He's tall, dark, and handsome. Are you kidding me? Single girls would be like, well, not just single girls, but they're not going, hey.
All the single ladies.
How you doing? How you doing? You know how much trouble I would have gotten in if I still looked like I looked like when I was in high school? I'm convinced God made me this ugly, fat guy because I could get myself in trouble if I weren't. I'm kidding.
Oh, poor Nick.
I'm kidding. Oh, poor Nick. He's got 2 dates tonight.
12, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's like 3 in the morning where he is now. Oh, the poor guy. So it's late in London. It's not like you're going out for the night. They're going to start close the pubs at like 2. So it's just going to like go in, crash, and get up and get on the plane.
Yeah.
What for pictures of Nick? Why am I drawing a blank here? Why am I drawing a blank? I don't know what I'm doing.
It's late.
It's late. Yep.
All right, everybody. It's 10:45 here, everybody.
All right. So yeah, I'll be out for a couple weeks, but I'll be should be back after Thanksgiving time.
All right.
We'll come up with a Christmas show. We'll come up with ugly sweaters. We'll come up with some fun Christmas trivia. I think I did Christmas trivia last year. I think.
What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Where are you going? What are you doing?
We're going to Charla's on the lake. We're going to Charla's, my sister's house.
Thanksgiving is a holiday that I do not ever look forward to. So I bypass it.
I don't know. Our daughter goes to her in-laws every year because we see the kids all the time, a couple times a week. They don't get to see. So Thanksgiving's with our daughter's, what do you call it? In-laws. Nick does something, whichever way the wind's blowing is where Nick's going and what he's doing. He's been with us for about a month. So he might stay a couple more weeks. We'll see. Or he might go home and come back.
I'm sure you love having him with you.
Nick. Oh, I would love to have him here.
Yeah.
I'm looking for pictures, right? Yeah. Why am I not?
I remember one time I had a friend that he and his family for Thanksgiving. He was telling me, I said, "So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?" And I knew his family didn't have a lot of money and stuff like that. And he said, "We're going to what was the buffet place that used to be?"
Oh yeah.
Old Country Buffet.
Old Country Buffet, and I remember thinking, "Oh my God, how sad is that?" I just remember thinking that because I grew up my whole life, it's a big family event and family affair, and so I just thought, oh. But my buddy Tony goes to friggin' what's it called every year?
Chicken. What is it? The chicken meal, the hot chicken meal.
Yeah, Bill. What is he?
Boston Market.
Boston Market. Which they say it's their busiest day of the year. Yeah. It's insane. They have lines out the door. I mean, it's nuts. So
in Mississippi, all the casinos have the best, just full on. All you can eat, but it's a turkey dinner. I'm like, my mother-in-law said, "Why would I cook when I can just go and feed you all?"
Nowadays at this age, there's a point to that. I know that our church used to always have every year at Prince William Park used to rent a big, overhead whatever thing, and the whole church would come together and have Thanksgiving, and we would invite people would bring people, and there's always a really big event, but I always have Thanksgiving with my family. So
I need to add another state, Mississippi. I forgot. Tunica. Have you ever been to Tunica?
I've been to Bay St. Louis.
Yep, Bay St. Louis.
Who just jumped out?
Kiln, Mississippi.
Fred just jumped out.
Well, it's late. We should all be jumping
Biloxi, out. Yeah. Gulfport, Biloxi, Jackson, Hattiesburg.
Yep.
Wow.
I tell you, the best one of my most fun experiences is my cousin when the guy she was married to. What did you do, Fred?
I was looking for pictures and I hit a.
Oh, okay. So one of the best experiences I've ever had actually was in Colorado. My cousin's husband is a Jeep guy. He has CJ7, and he took us up into the mountains, up like fire roads that were like climbing over rocks. Me and Charla actually went up with him, and we went up to the top of some place. It wasn't even the top, I don't think. And you could tell no one had ever been there before. We drove the Jeep up and we stopped and we got out and walked over to this edge of this cliff, and you could see forever. And all these little all these little trees all over the place, you know, on the other mountains that you can look down at. And trees are like this big. And we're standing next to what probably is the same size, which is like, you know, and it was the most amazing experience to be able to stand up on that mountainside in Colorado that high up and just take it all in. It was unbelievable.
Nice. I've never been to Colorado.
It's a great state.
It is a beautiful place. Go to Estes Park and
Boulder.
check it out. It's awesome. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. God bless you, each and every one of you.
Yeah. Have a great weekend, guys.
You all too.
Yes,
Have a
absolutely.
great weekend. Enjoy your shields.
You say
Is
goodbye?
that the one that hissed at you?
No, this is Mr. Moose.
I'm mad at that one. I'm mad
Moose
at that
and
other cat.
Squirrel.
Swing at me.
Oh, but hold on. By the way, Amy, so do you ever get down to Hershey?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just curious if they have the customized jerseys in the shop. So if you're ever down that way, just let me know. Because on their website, you can't get customized jerseys. So
When you say customized, like putting a name on the back, right?
yeah, usually those sport shops will have a name and number on the back, but the website you can't do that. So I was just curious if they have customized jerseys there. So
I will see if I can find out for you.
if no rush if you just happen to be down there.
Later, Gators.
All right, guys. See you guys.